What's up, guys? Welcome to Invincible Opening Day! Invincible Opening Day!
Where's Mark's right here, throwing down on the stage here at Akihabara Arcade for our release tournament for Invincible versus...
I played this game at EVO, and it was a fun time. It's from the old Killer Instinct devs, the people who left Double Helix. And so they've got a lot of clout in the FGC, so we're really excited to see what matches look like here tonight. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So we got a bracket of about like 20 or so odd players here tonight for the exclusive release tournament. We're also running side brackets for Mortal Kombat 1 and Killer Instinct, of course, as you mentioned. Trying to bring everything together since this is a game, like you said, developed by some former Killer Instinct developers, as well as very heavily in the same realm as Mortal Kombat games, just over the top.
You know, people love the gore, right? People love the gore. And like anyone who was in Mortal Kombat was drawn to the gore. The 90s stereotype, still real. Still real. We're still in the Sega Genesis cheat code going on.
Yes, indeed we are. And we got our first player sitting down right now. Is going to be LemmeHit on the player 2 side, up against his opponent.
Lazy Boss? Or no, Lotus.
Lotus, exactly. No, you have the right letter at the start.
Yeah, the alphabet was correct.
The alphabet was correct, but
they're pressing buttons. That's a little insane. I just had to wait for that thumbs up, but that's all right.
They're button checking, I'm pretty sure.
Play. That's a play.
You think that's a play? You think the neutral looked like that?
It's like that. He's guarding, like. Yeah, this is video game, man. I'm telling you, this is the match. We're live.
If you think we're live, I'll go ahead and swap it right on over as Lotus player 1 side, LemmeHit on the player 2 side. Getting things started right off.
We're already in the air.
Of course, Invincible versus going the route of tag fighter. So you got the teams of 3 up against each other with assists to call in. Let me make sure I get the entirety of LemmeHit's name. I got to get the little emoji.
Yeah, the emoji's important, actually. You know, you need the distraught, otherwise the emotion isn't properly conveyed.
Quite true, quite true. So now, Lotus has LemmeHit in this corner.
Yeah, this is the game.
Yeah, no, at this rate.
Could you imagine they're just still
button checking?
Yeah.
That legendary Pred style. That would be some high quality meme.
Now, LemmeHit showing that he's still a really good KI player. He knows what he's doing. He's already got his block strings calling in the assist, but Lotus getting out of corner there.
Of course, you know, there's some interesting things developing with block strings in this game, namely because of the fact that light, medium, and heavy don't true string like at all. There's always a gap.
There's almost nothing that's like true string in this game. It's a little weird.
All right. Lotus down to the last character.
Invincible is such an interesting IP to have picked for this exact fighting game.
I mess with it, though.
Yeah, I mess with it. I absolutely mess with it. You know, they wanted something gory to, like, get on that Mortal Kombat audience, and Mortal Kombat's already used to a ton of licensed characters appearing in their game.
Yes, indeed.
Up to you.
First to 2.
2? Okay, Colin made the decision.
Yeah,
hey, we didn't make the announcement, but it is first to 2. Until top 8, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we could. I think top 3, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Kind of like tag. That's kind of like the classic tag fighter rule,
yeah,
right?
that's a better idea. Do I want another? Are you trying to send Raven up here? Yeah, send him up. I'll switch with him. No, Colin, you stay on.
Yeah, I'm up here.
That way I can take money.
Yeah.
All right, Digi out. I am putting in our boy from Stay Fresh commentary, Raven.
We're shaving you bald for the greater good.
Oh yeah, this is the Raven that asked. All right, that was LemmeHit taking game 1.
All right.
Welcome in, Raven.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit earlier. I got to see some of the opportunities. It looks like there was a lot going on here. Both players kind of figuring out some stuff. Maybe some buttons that were mistakenly inputted in wrong.
I forgot to do button.
You always got to test the controllers. That's part of going to your locals. If you don't, you're doomed. There's nothing but that.
Let's take a look at this one here.
Are they fighting, or are they just? He's gonna
Welcome back to where we more or less started. I think they're doing their button check and just making sure that everything's right. Assist 1 is certainly wrong.
It's crazy for me to be playing, to see people playing motion on a controller. I mean, I guess you probably do that already, but automatically in my head, I kind of make the bad assumption that if you're on a controller, you'd be doing not.
Lotus 1. I have LemmeHit winning it. Is Lotus?
Did I have that backwards though? Because it did look like it was winning.
Okay, so then
Oh.
it's Lotus is player 2 side. I even asked him, yo, you player 2, and then I got their names backwards? That's crazy.
Okay, they're taking a second. They're figuring it out. Oh, well, man. Throwing on assist. I think they're okay with fighting.
Okay. But then Lotus won, even though like the game says player 2 took it. I'm pretty sure. Right? We'll figure it out.
Not going to be able to land that counter tag. So crucial. When you find out that your opponent can't do certain parts of that, you got to like keep it in mind. It's going to be so part of the early meta of this game really evolving.
Wow, and we use the super, called the assist to actually keep ourselves covered. Making it a little more difficult to punish it seems.
Oh!
Lotus able to snipe out Mark.
I didn't know she had reach like that. It's good to keep in mind. I haven't seen too much Lotus after the public beta ended. But calling out the assist and then still getting the Anissa. Almost going to drop there. You have meter. They're not really using the super meter, but there's definitely some opportunities to find it right now. Maybe they just wanted to save up for level 3.
Any advantages to saving up for that level 3? Do you get like an improved knockdown, just more damage off of that level 3 compared to other supers?
It's just a lot of damage, you know, and it's always so fast. It really seems like the only thing that beats level 3 is straight up blocking, grab, or another level 3. So it pretty much wins. So it's a good thing to have in your pocket, especially when you're coming up against the opponent's anchor.
Yeah, but
look at this conquest.
Yeah, coming in strong right now. Going to be able to tap out into the super, take a kill, exploding Thalia right there. So now Battle Beast comes through.
Ooh, gets that knock. No real follow-up from Crumple State there. I mean, I guess they have all 3 boost meters, so they don't want to go for it. But that's a really good opportunity to get some free boost meter back.
All right, LemmeHit. Actually doing quite a lot of work with this Conquest on Anchor. Still has a bar of super meter left. Lotus at full 5 bar right now. But isn't swapping out this Battle Beast. I mean, you have tons of regenerative life. That's why you see the purple health bar for. It could go into her, or there, excuse me, Adam, Eve. But now LemmeHit knocked down to the corner. We jump the throw.
Good jump. Dangerous. Yeah, I thought we'd see Lotus switch out eventually a tag off, maybe something with like a heroic strike, but nothing. Really just stuck with the character. Still, that level 3 is going to be dangerous as Adam Eve.
Launch right here now. Lotus drops the combo again. We're getting these launchers, but the follow-up's not quite coming together. So LemmeHit's playing this neutral with Conquest. I mean, working on that third character, we might be seeing a 1v3 comeback here.
The characters that definitely can do it are Battle Beast, Conquest. Those are going to be the characters that can find those real comeback potentials here. I thought we'd see Lotus. Okay, that's where we're getting it backwards.
All right, we did get a little correction right here. Lotus is on the player 2 side, so LemmeHit is on that player 1. Lotus is on the verge of making that comeback. LemmeHit, though, just needs one more hit. 25 seconds left on the clock. Lotus finds the hit, but the launcher a little too stubby to actually connect from that string. LemmeHit gets the next hit.
You know, I think what's really important to keep in mind, especially in that 1v3 situation, when we're coming down to our characters, bringing in a one-on-one. I have the wrong screen, by the way. I have Crunchyroll.
Oh, that's funny. I'll fix that.
Thank you. The important thing there is that neither of them can just do the assist breakers. You can't call out an assist breaker. I mean, there's no tags, but also it means that one character can really take you out quickly. So you have to be more careful and neutral in those situations. More health doesn't mean that much in that situation.
Right. Lotus now getting a starter right here. Mark able to come in and start playing. Ooh, the assist.
Yeah.
Dropping after that ground bounce, but we're able to keep LemmeHit locked in this corner until LemmeHit gets the blow. Oh, counter snapback. Okay, now we're making hit swap out characters.
I wonder if that was more meant to be a heroic strike or not. What do you think?
Possibly so. Do the inputs overlap at all, dude?
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, just being mad aggressive, trying to get rid of Battle Beast, not in the mood to deal with it.
Active tag as well to extend the combo. Lotus breaking out some of the tech. We're starting to see more swaps. We got to see the counter snapback earlier as well. So as the set has gone on, seems like Lotus is remembering more and more of how he can interact with the system mechanics. Counter trade, but it goes LemmeHit's way. Full combo into launch.
LemmeHit keeps having these like combos with Thua that are really, really painful, but just not finding good ways to cleanly end them off. Even right there, using a level 1 super, but you can't follow up after that one.
Both sides with 3 bars a meter as well. LemmeHit mashing out with his Adam Eve. Drops a bar. But the damage on LemmeHit, I mean, it's just not really amounting to a whole lot right now, which you would expect. You know, the game's been out for like 24 hours for everybody, so people might not have had as much time with the game as some others, or might not have gotten into the betas. But Lotus looking really clean as we get the ground bounce extension.
Knowing that they had 4 bars, they probably wanted to set up for Anissa maybe to find that level 3. But they're going to get reversaled. Create more room. Adam Eve's gotten way more control of the stage now, and she is using that level 1 yet again. Oh, the birthday.
Yeah, but it looks like the happy birthday drops. Lotus still with the character lead. Just counter hit with the launcher, almost frame trapping LemmeHit smash, and now
That was good.
Lotus with the 3v1 situation.
Redefine pain for you.
Just in time.
There we go.
Favor, can you guys just make sure you're
Kind of just trading blows. LemmeHit's down to their last character. It's a dangerous moment to be going in there. You can't overcommit too much. You're not going to find the kill just yet. How are you going to chase him down? Lotus, instead of changing out, kind of wants to keep fighting on Anissa. They got plenty of other characters. It's not going to be that dangerous for them.
Oh, the assist from Conquest. Coming in big.
Not going to tag out after just because Conquest was still on cooldown.
No surviving this.
Gold pickup and scoop here.
Yeah, how you like this?
Oh, there's that level 3. But blocked! I didn't think they were blocking. Man.
Tends to go that way sometimes, but there we go. We get the full pickup as well. Down to Conquest again, but I mean, we saw Lotus almost bring this back 1v3 before. LemmeHit just a sliver of life.
Yeah,
regenerated with the tag in.
Yeah, when it's your last character and you take a kill, you get that health back that's in the purple, so it's very powerful right now, giving LemmeHit maybe even 2 or 3 more neutral interactions.
No punish on that super, it seems like, so both sides really not really finding opportunities to punish that super meter expenditure. I'm not sure if it's a sign of the game just having very safe supers or players just don't know.
Certain supers are just very safe is what it feels like. Duels is definitely one of them. The best thing you could do is like heroic strike into a tag, but neither of them have spare characters.
Oh, here we go. Lotus gets the full pickup here, jumps the meter. Is it enough? Not quite. LemmeHit with one more opportunity.
Oh, using that boost to try to close the distance, but maybe the wrong decision right now.
One more hit is all we need. We check the throw. Oh, that was such a godlike call
That was
out.
gorgeous. Both at 10 seconds.
And there it is. LemmeHit gets the scoop. That will be it. 2-1 for LemmeHit.
You should have known.
They don't know, I don't think.
I think they think we're doing best of 5. Woo. Man, what a way to start that out. You know,
Cool.
the meta is still evolving, but both recognizing what they could do and what they couldn't really do. I like the decisions being made there. I think both players got to really keep in mind using that heroic strike, using your super, using your level 3s, and not being afraid to use it after your opponent gets knocked out of the meter break. I'm going to go ahead and tell him about my name here in a second.
Checking, making sure I get the name.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, that was LemmeHit taking it 2-1. I just had to double check the setup and everything. I don't want to misreport a score.
Yeah.
So LemmeHit 2-1 over Lotus. Pretty exciting set right there.
When you get a chance, I apologize. There's no E.
No E in Raven?
Yeah.
Gotcha. No. Don't apologize. Let's spell it right. I got you, fam. Pretty quick and easy. We're waiting for our next match to be populating onto the stream.
Yeah, do we know who the players
I do
gonna
have
be?
KloudChasers and Captain Booty marked right now, so I think that's one match I do want to try and get up here, and then we could try to get Switch Mitch Skates and the winner of Swagmaster and Rapid Moon
Okay.
at the moment. So we're currently just making sure things are trying to progress on through as we're hosting the first Invincible offline bracket in Colorado that I'm aware of, or at least the one operated out of the mecca of the Colorado FGC, Akihabara Arcade, of course. Host of other fantastic tournament series like Run the Set for Super Smash Bros., the Stay Fresh crew, who is in full force tonight helping us run the event with setups as well as the TOs, and Mile High Burst, which we have a monthly pulling up tomorrow featuring all kinds of games like Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and Guilty Gear Strive. There we go. I had to think of number 3 for a moment. And, of course, many, many more. It's going to be a big weekend for myself personally, running both of those tournaments, tonight and tomorrow's. So let's see if we can get our next match queued up, as Digi, I think, is trying to round up a set of players as it is. So, Raven, you've been able to play a little bit of the Invincible Versus, have you?
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. What do you think of the game so far? Things that are positive, things that are negative? Give me your thoughts.
Yeah, there's some things that definitely need to get balanced or changed, of course. You know, the game's not perfect. But the KI devs made a game that I think Killer Instinct fans are going to continue to love, while also giving us love for our, you know, IP fans of Invincible. I think the series does a great job. The general concepts make the game very easy to get in the skill floor, but if you refuse to learn that knowledge check that you need to know how to deal with tags and deal with the combo meter breaking out, I think it's gonna be a wall. But once you're willing to put in that time, again, there's so much room. I'm seeing players like Justin Wong and them talk about how much like room there really is for skill expression and that skill ceiling has. I think the game is great. I'm personally in love with it, but again, it's Killer Instinct devs and Invincible, so I'm going to be biased no matter what, but I'm happy. I'm loving the game.
A good bias to have, to say the least, and hopefully other people are able to share that enthusiasm. Yep, I got you. And then, have we saved KloudChasers and Booty, or are they playing down the floor
I think we're doing some
Okay,
of them.
I'll unmark that from stream, but
I already unmarked it.
Okay, go.
Thing started when you marked it, otherwise I was going to.
yeah. Because well, yeah, no, that's more than fair. Then we're looking at, yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'll mark that one. That way we got Ghost. Okay, I got it.
It'll be great. I think the game right now is giving a lot of room for players to show off who really knows and understands the core concepts of tagging in and tagging out, how to do it in ways that are not choreographed, and how to do it in ways to really mix up the RPS of, you know, feints, heavies, and normal just tag assist. I think the game's great.
Awesome to hear. And well, players are currently sat down right now. They're getting queued up. Did they just boot the game under a different user? They did. You bonobo apes. You absolute animals. Booting up the, like, it's not that hard to just not interfere with that other screen. How do y'all do this? I'm going to be a little biased right now, but I don't think there's too much to worry about when it comes to DLC and stuff, unless we, like, lost the extra stage. Now I need to double check who's where.
Yeah, they're mixing us up already. Okay, so they're kind of going through it. They're deciding, figuring it out. You find out who's who?
Yep, Switch Mix is player 1, so the players are sat down correctly. The profile just switched because I think Swagmaster booted up on a different Frost house. Not the biggest of deals, but it looks like we have all the sages and whatnot still. Players are readying up right now. Switch Mix coming on up. Our MKTO for the evening as well.
Very good player. I'm very excited to see it. Monster Girl and you know, Invincible as a starting team. This two are very different because Invincible really struggles to deal with that. Oh,
Okay, you say
oh. Okay, I will be back. I apologize.
You know,
I think that would be a better set anyway. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just roll with it.
he's the former chaos.
Yeah. I see. I'll do that. Okay. You're going down. That's 2 Ravens.
No miscommunication. Scarf service.
Quick fix, and nobody's doing their buttons right.
How is that consistent?
Quit
Yeah,
whining
no.
about
I do take responsibility.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so we were DQ and Lazy Boss. Okay, marking that now. Yeah, but we'll chill. Right. Either way, okay. Players, I think, have switched it. Groovy, good. Well, then, if we're DQ and Lazy Boss, we gotta do a different losers round 1 because me ain't here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Come on.
Stand aside.
No, that puts Lotus on stream twice. Just a moment, y'all. I'm currently doing some TO things on the side. Things are currently progressing right on through. Actually, a little bit of team management coming through on this side. Switch Mix has swapped off. We got the Conquest up front. It's a Conquest mirror match, actually. Swagmaster, I believe, with the red. No, actually has a default Sculling Scream. Swagmaster going to disengage. I know who's who now. Bring him down. Oh, there we go. We do get the punish on the super. Swagmaster ready to throw some hands. Active tag is going to drop, though, because we didn't actually complete the combo. Assist breaker just to stop the combo. Starting to see a lot more of the mechanics being involved with this particular bit of play. Punch him up, knock him down.
I've been waiting for you.
All right, Monster Girl now brought in as the first character finally dies about 40 some odd seconds in. Again, both sides with a lot more tag tech as it is, playing the game probably a little bit more envisioned with what developers had in mind at times. Swagmaster gonna catch here, push the offense, back him back in with Monster Girl. Oh, we dropped the super though. That gives us a opportunity for Switch to get a combo. Active tag. So many tags, Doug. Low key, I mess with it. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa! Okay then. That's enough.
I can hear the Alex Lee with Invincible.
Stop disappointing me. Come to me. We're not done. Let me try. Impressive.
Come on.
Switch Mix on this Battle Beast, able to get started.
Come on.
Come to me.
There you go. Meal selected.
Get out. It's time.
Switch Mix fighting back right now. Yo, we just disintegrated Battle Beast. That is a game over to Swag Master.
Outrageous to challenge a Viltrumite.
Quit whining about this.
Viltrumites who take some responsibility.
I do take responsibility for taking you out.
Oh, they talking. Oh, they talking mean right now.
I'm here.
Come on.
Oh, the dodges? That was kind of slick. Full tag launcher, assist breaker. Switch Mix trying to reduce the damage, but
Come on.
Monster Girl and the secondary character are bleeding profusely.
Come on.
I'm just getting
Oh, the armor! I like it. Active tag as well to extend the combo. Active tag, assist counter. Is going to neutralize the situation. Now Switch Mix trying to find the next hit with this Conquest. Snap back. Oh, we want to bring in Conquest. Both sides are trying to... Too funny. Bring him up, bring him down.
I'm just getting started. Hell yes. What fun.
This time the Okazemi assist breaker coming through.
You're done for. Nailed
Active tag. Oh, counter fail, but it was too early. That's why we baited out with that active tag.
They all
Ooh.
hardly wait.
Time for a team up.
Here. Here.
My turn. Accept your weakness. It's time.
Dying time. Too easy.
Coming in hot. Hell yeah. Yes. Nailed it.
Prove to me you have Viltrumite blood. Come to me.
Stand aside.
This is gonna hurt. Not done yet. Last one. Here you go.
Hell yes.
Damn, that is 2-0 for Swagmaster. I got up to do some audio, set up stuff. That's it. First of two. Swagmaster up 2-0. Gonna be sending Switch Mix down into the loser's side for today's bracket. Up next, we are going to have Raven is Raw and Gracia Borealis. This winners round 2 set. That was also a winners round 2 set. I did label that incorrectly, but not the biggest of deals. Currently waiting for the players to get situated. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us today for some Invincible versus action. Okay, yeah, no, which is fair. They've been waiting for a minute. Yeah, we can just do some of the winner quarterfinals. Yeah. Right, we don't want to keep them waiting too long. Good. Yep, cool. All right, we got Gracia and Raven is Raw sitting down right now. Raven probably going to be taking the player 1 side. Gracia on that player 2 side. Let's make sure I get this stuff. WMD. What was Gracia's info? I see a sponsor tag and whatnot right there. Okay. No, you're good. You are good. Yokai. Let's get the sponsors down. Gracia sitting down. Against Raven is Raw. One of our strongest Street Fighter 6 players out here. There we go. The players are testing their controls, selecting between motion and simple input mode, or modern. I guess it's called standard. And, in this game. Quite a bit of team diversity right now, looks like. Oh, we're looking through the Invincible colors. Oh, there's some fire ones in there.
It's about to get bloody. I crave battle. Hometown invasion. Get ready.
Oh, you know the saying. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, I fucking kill you.
Come on. You don't want to do that. It never works anyway.
Right, let's get into it. Raven starting up strong. There's that assist breaker coming up.
Coming in. Here you go. Nailed it. This is gonna hurt. Not done yet. I got this. Watch your head.
Applying the pressure now. Gracia under a lot of duress.
Come to me. We're not done yet.
I'll make you regret this.
Coming in.
Take this. Take this. Take this. Might want to look up. Take this. Jesus.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Overhead comes through. Gracia trying to defend. Raven slowly advancing.
Take this. Take this.
Let me try.
Hell yeah.
Start mugging the assist.
Time for a team up. Your number's up.
What fun.
Hell yeah. Hold up. Coming in hot. This is gonna hurt. Not done yet. I got you.
Now you've really made me mad. I want more.
Watch your head. Your number's up. Coming in hot. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. This is gonna hurt. Not done yet.
Come to me.
You are weak. Coming in hot.
Damn, and that is game one over to Raven as raw. Gracia currently contemplating what they need to do to adjust their approach. Taking a second at character select.
I like
Raven
to
just
better
confirming
without
for the
randomly
thumbs
smashing
up.
heads.
I'm gonna smash yours next. I won't even regret it.
Right in there with the launch.
That's it. Here you go.
Excuse me, quite have to confirm on deck there, but Raven getting the full launch. Ground bounce to extend.
This is gonna hurt.
Ending with super. Active tag to extend as well. Raven showing a strong master of the combo system here. Wall bounce, ground bounce. Yo, the combo is still going, y'all. Active tag again.
I've got you. Hell
Need
yeah.
a hand? That's it.
Your number's up. Coming in hot.
Might want to look up.
Put him up.
Quit moving.
Up throw though. Gracia able to side swap. But she drops her combo. Raven fighting his way out with this mark. Oh, the super just as the assist comes through. So you get a happy birthday. Adam Eve going to be snapped in next. Losing all of that recoverable life. That's a pretty big blow.
Take this. Might want to look up.
Just in time. Your number's up.
Just like that, Ray was raw, putting Gracia down to her final character.
Now you've really made me mad.
Anchor Conquest, though. We've seen this character be able to pull up in a couple of matches today. Maybe Gracia can tap into that. Overhead again.
me. We're not done yet.
Jeez, Raven. Couple push blocks from Gracia, but she gets clipped. And if Raven has his combo on deck, he does. Should be the set with it. So GG's to Raven as Raw, taking down Gracia 2-0. Raven's going to advance on to take on Captain Booty in the winner's quarterfinal set. I'm going to try and get our next match set up right here. Alrighty. Should be having OnlyHands and Blaze pulling up next. I believe Raven has returned to us all. OnlyHands. Reset all this for winner's quarterfinal set.
Nice. I saw earlier we had it as like wave 1 and wave 2. Are we still doing that?
No. All with the size of the bracket, wave 1 is the only wave of pools.
Figured I
The schedule has been updated, so all the players are here. We're running everything right here, right now. Let me go ahead and swap the camera back to you, Raven.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Looked like you had a close set in winner's side, but Ghooost took a 2-1 over you, huh?
Yeah. Good game. We came down to game 3, sudden death. I just couldn't find the opening, and lost by lack of health, and then the health decay that starts to kind of ensue. So I was like, well, I can't find an opening. That's on me. And I just made too many mistakes when you shouldn't be pushing buttons, you push buttons.
Happens like that sometimes. I'm gonna round this up real quick.
Yeah. Still really good set and a really good game. And it's one of those, like, since the meta is still developing, a big part is like when you're fighting people, you're like, do I even go for feint off start? Because like, do they even know how to deal with feint, or am I just hurting myself for feinting? Stuff like that. There's just so many like mechanics that are so new and so unique to Invincible versus. It's really hard to decide if like you should be going for certain options or not. I'm not sure what's the best choice in those moments, especially when you're so early on to learning from these people. But it's really cool to get to really make the decisions that you make and see how fast can you adapt to understanding your opponent's like mindset and these decisions, when you're this early on into the meta.
Yeah. Just top down through it. Barking that one. Yeah, that's all good. And then we good.
I have the bracket.
I mean, we could do 2 and run these other 2 off, and then this would be set, and we can pretty much move it to top 8. Yeah. Yeah, that works for me.
We've got a lot of time still. I think we're waiting for some matches to get through, so I want to, we could just talk and pass the time. Scratch that, actually. It looks like we have our players standing up on the stage, really getting ready to fight one
another. I'm a little worried
another.
about how this is progressing down here right now. Maybe we can do one more of these. Yeah. Mark Frost. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, and just make sure that we're prioritizing running losers right now. What? Make sure that he's prioritizing to run losers when we can right now. Yeah, I'll tell him to.
Yeah, it looks like Frost and Swagmaster Dab fighting sometime. And then... I'm not sure who
Set this real quick. Blaze and OnlyHands. Boys are pulling up right now.
OnlyHands is an absolute banger tag.
That is a pretty good tag, man. Perfect FGC tag. Right, so Blaze on the player 1, OnlyHands on the player 2. I'm going to double check that.
What I'm really liking is seeing so many people pick motion inputs. I have a big problem with motion inputs because I think a lot of people want you to have motion inputs so that they can just feel like you lose because of like misinputs and like maybe not having that that skill set of practice. But I'm happy to see that a lot of people are still picking motion on it. It's just optimal too, especially if you are playing on a 6-button controller, or if you want to have like certain buttons like grab a little mapped easier. But regardless, I'm thinking what could be good.
Let me just double check this real quick.
I wonder if we could get like a tiny little sign above the TV monitor that could say like P1 on this side and P2 on this side, and so like when people sit down, they like look at that
And then match it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Most
so you never
people
have to
kind of
question
like learn it as you go through, but
Yeah.
sometimes you don't, which is like more than fair.
This will be good. I heard OnlyHands was playing earlier, but I didn't get a chance to see either of these players, so I'm super excited. Seeing a Titan and a Lucan as our starting points is already jarring to me.
What up? Button check her, thank you. Yeah, the players are doing a quick button check right now, which is perfect because for what?
Let me do this.
Oh, hold up. I got 2 game captures? Why do I have 2 game captures?
This is jarring to me. Seeing a Titan, a Powerplex, and I'm not sure who the last one was. I wonder if they're going to stick with those teams, probably, yeah. Then Robot, and then Duplicate was Conquest. Battle Beast. So no, they are changing their team up a little bit now, and it is just absolute heavy hitters. 2 of the grapplers, too, and then Battle Beast, like the king of armor so far. I'd say like Battle Beast and Monster Girl pretty much are 2 armor characters, more than anyone, of course. But yeah, basically everyone's got some form of it.
We please and take what we please.
Oh, this. Okay, let's see what's happening on.
Right on time.
Bizarre. What happened with this?
Oh, wow, dangerous. Okay, I back up again.
Weird. How did this happen?
Heads up.
This is it.
Yeah, just like hold, yeah, just slow it down a bit. You don't have to run it too fast. So we took down Frost and Swag.
And again.
May I? Rock on.
Reset that now. Yeah, no, I'm down for that one. Because, yeah, we basically just strayed one of the quarterfinals and then we'll keep that going through. I think that's we'll let this catch up by that time because I think it's going to take a while for some of the loser sets to go with
Medieval weapons. This isn't a Ren fair.
Let me do this.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we just got back up.
I always have backup.
Interesting.
Try to keep up. Too fast for you? Now!
You're even better than your brother.
May I?
Now!
Rock on.
Interesting.
Content's good.
I've had enough.
All right, Blaze though, under a little bit of fire right now. OnlyHands with a pretty big health lead with this.
I am here. I'm going to wear you as a helmet. Here and here. This will
Right
hurt.
on time.
No more sting.
We're here. Stop.
Incoming. Do not get up.
We're here.
This will hurt. Stop this.
All right, I'm back, but I got food, y'all. This might be a little garble. Oh, damn, OnlyHands. Okay, you selling.
You are frightening.
You
but
selling
not
those
until-
hands. Oh. Flying off with the bot, too.
Viltrumite assholes better fuck off someplace else.
My people go where we please and take what we please.
What fun! Let
All
me
right.
do this.
Trying to look for him. Pretty careful with the neutral from both sides here. Back that Juve was clean. Ah, finally with the body slam. Uh-oh. Launcher just a little too stubby to reach.
May I?
Heads up.
Yes, yes.
Right on time.
Fascinating.
Heads up.
I'll even notice they leave with the bar, but I guess
Let me do this.
I got an image to uphold.
And I'm her fake boyfriend in case they want to ask for a number.
Heads up.
Please move.
Hey,
Let me see. Let me see. Just as I thought. You'll find it all.
You never knew how to have fun. Interesting. May I?
we're here.
Another reason to hold that doing the stuff we can get to AI too.
Please move.
Let's get serious.
Remember. Try to keep up. Too fast for you?
This will only make me fight harder.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, shooting is constant back and forth.
Fascinating.
Move back to your monitoring.
Now!
Come to me. We're not done yet. Once more.
Please move.
Now! Try to keep up. Too fast for you?
My turn now. I'll crush you. Let's get serious. I will admit I found that challenging.
Right? Yep. Great. That's funny. Well, let's say, yeah, right. Well, let's see, 20 times 5. Yeah, that's like 100 people. $100. And then we have the $100 prize pool bonus in the pool too. Might be a free tournament. Like, we might not get anything off of it. Base. No, we did base $100 bonus, and then every 32 it's 50 extra. Or about. Okay, you know, easy night, easy vibe. Right. Yeah, I'm not worried. Yeah, I gotta do all my console updates and bring home and fit in. Right. In the back. In the back. Oh. Earn your stripes. Well, the cables are the issue, like the HDMI. Whatever, it works. Just like, guys, you can just get over it. Okay. I have one guy on deck up here. Take the blade up here full. If not, just Raven's playing in the other bracket. Ghooost, you're player 2 side, yeah? Cool. Sure.
You need me?
We can do this.
Get ready.
I can't believe this, Kate.
And you didn't even invite me to your wedding.
That's crazy. Ghost and go easy on me.
Going to be on the guest list.
Bols on player 1, Ghost on player 2 with a duplicate. Yo, man, these team comps are really Cecil and his girls out right now, man. What is that about? Oh, look at Ghost on this movement. Matches go easy, and then he's moving around like it's Tekken. Bols gets a hit. Tag launcher. There's the assist breaker.
Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it.
Here we go.
Ooh, we get sniped.
You need to stop that right now. I always have backup.
Oh, we got the install cooking.
Teamwork.
I'm done nibbling on food, but I'm basically just here to be like, ooh, ah, you know, very casual.
I don't forgive, and I never forget.
Here we go.
Welcome back, Raven.
Breathing.
And again.
I was watching for a little bit off stream and commentating to myself and realized I could just be up here and do that.
Exactly. Get your voice on the mic.
Level 3 on the shield. You know what? You're in this kind of corner. You got to just go for it. That is a huge deficit. That life lead is just going to be, you know what? Take the win, move on to game 2. I fought Ghost earlier. They are definitely no easy opponent. My lord.
Yeah, no, Ghost looking pretty strong, and even he fools you into thinking he ain't like that. He pulls up to this Bols guy and says, "Go easy on me," and then he just beats Bols, doesn't even drop a character. Like,
Yeah,
what up, Savage?
from what Ghost was saying too, I don't even think he played in the beta. I think he just watched some YouTube videos and practiced really hard yesterday and today. So
No, no.
respect to you.
And of course, had a really good run in Street Fighter 6 at our last Mile High Burst monthly, getting second place if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, so
It's always
skill
been
just
floating around.
transfers over. Some
Super
people,
soft.
some people just got good neutral. What? You just?
No.
Can I help?
That's some confidence.
That's some confidence.
That's some confidence. All right, bracket on the floor is going smooth.
Yeah, we're about to be sent into our top 8. Loser side's caught up pretty well.
Oh yeah, loser side cut off fast because it turned out most of the matches were actually happening. We just need to report scores. Lamau. What is this? What is this guy?
Monster Girl?
Is that the character's name?
That is the character's name, Monster Girl.
Okay.
Back up.
She's a little girl that becomes this.
She.
She.
All right, she
She's
here.
a girl.
Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
I will respect her pronouns. I'm just, you know, caught off guard.
Right?
Oh, come on. This isn't okay.
Thought it was
definitely.
going to be an Abigail situation where it was he, him for Abigail. Wait, Abigail's a he, him, right?
That's the thing. I feel like I've heard people call Abigail she, her, but I
Right?
could put the balls.
No.
Actually, no, I think it was he, him for Abigail.
Dude, I'm second guessing myself now.
Here we go, right?
This is the stream that cancels me. It's over.
We upset the conservatives. We're talking about pronouns. We took the leftists for not knowing
right, no.
pronouns of a Street Fighter 5 character.
Nobody likes this stream. Nobody. This is a stream for nobody. Dude, Ghost fucking popping off there.
No, he is. He is cooking right now. You know what this man said to Bols too? Go easy on me.
That's so fucking funny.
Nah, he's
I think
absolutely
both of
savage
these
like that.
players are savage at learning a game really fast. They'll get to like diamond level, you know what I mean, real fast.
Yeah, no, but look at this Bols fighting back. Got the Cecil. Press the switch. No! I feel like that was supposed to connect. I feel like there was supposed to be a boom. Where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
I love the Marvin the Martian reference. I'm not gonna hold my power level back here.
You know what's funny? That's where you went with it. I was quoting Android 16 from Dragon Ball Bridge.
Oh.
Where's the kaboom? That was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Yeah, now.
Listen, Looney Tunes did it first, man. Like,
True. I mean, hey, and Team 4-Star references them all the time. Maybe I was not aware.
as they should.
As they should. Now I'm thinking of their
Bols
JoJo's
going
Bizarre
down here, though. Is that how characters died in this game? They just explode into meat piles?
If you get the right hit, yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, no, again, it's that Mortal Kombat kind of flavor to it with the...
How does that work for the rematch button? Like, what's the story there? Do they, like,
I don't know, brother.
regen off screen?
You watched, like, Invincible, and you see that Mark, like, should have been dead 20 times over in the fight. Like, his intestines are out of him. And he pulls up tomorrow like, what's up, guys?
What's up, guys? Next episode, new writer.
Yeah, it's right. Like,
Great teleport, but now we got the nothing, though. I love the stare down. Right into super.
oh, that's it. Oh, you're so dead. I'm going to keep this full screen so we watch this. Oh, his arms are gone, dude. Oh, he's...
Jesus. He, like, apologized into his ear. He whispered sweet nothings.
That's Ghost for you, man.
Ghost leans right up to him and says, it's fucking over.
It's fucking over, man.
I didn't need, actually, for you to go easy on me.
It's like, thanks for going easy on me, dude. I couldn't have won if you took me seriously.
All right, we'll see Bols and losers rounds now. But we need to next see the KI champion himself. I need to slide over here. I need to slide over here.
It's all right.
It's easier. It's easier if I do this.
It's easier if you do it.
It's Captain Booty, our head MKTO for the Old Stay Fresh team. And Raven is raw. You can see him walking up right now.
Yep. I'll get the
The
camera set up.
best Killer Instinct player in Colorado. Top 8 at 2 Evos for Killer Instinct.
Hell yeah. So
He knows this video game, and even if he doesn't know this video game.
that's I'm going to make sure I get Captain Booty's sponsor tag as it's written on start.
Yeah, he puts it as Saint Fresh, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Without an E, no
Yeah.
vowels.
No vowels.
Oops, no vowels.
Oops, no vowels. And it's crazy. He counts Y in that shit, too. Cut an STY, man. All I'm
Dude,
saying.
he's really inclusive about his vowels.
We recognize Y as a transgender vowel. That's a joke I'm making right now. That's crazy.
That's a good one.
This is gonna be a cursed ass VOD, but I vibe with it.
I think people know it's like good spirited. Like,
Yeah. Well, I just have a fear that like it's gonna have like Samurai Showdown, Winter Showdown 2022, 2023 vibes on YouTube. Don't know why. Don't know how. That VOD got 50,000 views.
okay.
And all the comments are bitching about the pronouns we had for the players on stream.
Oh, fantastic.
It was so funny. It's so funny.
What an easy ban list to make.
What it literally means.
Please take yourself out, trash. Thank you.
Exactly.
I do not like. That's what I want AI to do for me, is take out the trash out of zone. You know what I mean? I don't want to make art. I like making art.
Exactly,
You can
we got
make
this
my block
backwards.
list.
It needs to be doing the menial tasks
Yeah.
while we enjoy, our lives.
All right, Raven is Raw on the right for you stream viewers. Captain Booty on the left. These are both really good players. And again, brand new game, so I want to see how they both translate it in their brain, because they're both good at very different things. Raven is Raw is a very patient player who came from the Killer Instinct scene, is now probably in our top 4 players of Street Fighter 6. Captain Booty is a long-time MKTO. He's been here since MK9 of all games. He knows his games.
Eve, stop this now.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Stop you any way I can.
Get it through your
Oh,
thick
it's
skull.
the-
I'm not
it's the
giving
couple
in.
fight
I'd
right
rather
now.
die.
Is that the lore? We literally have it on stream too. I haven't
Yeah.
watched a single
Yeah,
minute.
no. So this isn't season 1 girlfriend, but this is endgame girlfriend, if you will.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna assume that was a burst or an assist.
Yep. So there's some mechanics in here where if you get hit, you can basically break or burst out of it
'Kay.
with using assist counters, but it does take up some of that teammate gauge at the top of the screen.
Yeah, I
you see.
heard combo breakers and counter breakers are on meter now, and I was like, that's a choice. It's an interesting choice.
Interesting choice.
Ooh, missing the DP though on Raven is Raw's end, but he's completely safe and just still getting zoned out though.
Yeah, no, Captain Booty opting to go for more of a zone-heavy playstyle. Catches right there with the projectile. Raw and still trying to make his way in. The assist going to check the approach. Push blocking there.
Ooh, we got the air combo though. We're up. Oh, he misses.
He misses big time here, but we lock him down with the assist. Catch him again. Has
Now we're in the air. Now we're liftoff.
Yep, ground bounce as well. And I mean, Raven has tons of ways to extend. It's going to super into active tag. Regenerating that bar, but there it is. The assist counter coming out from Captain Booty to stop the combo.
Seemed like all he could do, and now it's his turn. He goes up in the air. He's taking some of Raven's health, preventing the perfect, pushing towards the wall. We're going to see if he can get it all the way to the other side, coast to coast. We reset in the middle here, it looks like.
Battle Beast coming on in. Raven trying to bring the healthiest character up front. Oh, we catch him. Not able to confirm fully, but the assist. Again, getting another hit. Damn, yo, that Mark assisted all that. DP'd your ass and ground bounced you.
Ooh, but he's out. Raven with majority of his meter, really controlling everything here. He's got everything but the life lead. One confirm takes that for him, though.
I've got you.
Locking down with the assist. We're going to be able to get the counter hit.
There we go.
Launcher as well is going to be a big combo for Raven.
There we go.
Full meter as well.
Team up.
Oh, and catch the button press as well. We might be able to get the kill here, I think, Digi.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, these Battle Beast combos.
Oh. Day one combo.
Yeah, no, Raven has some long extensions. Captain Booty, though, slowly losing the fight again. Had control at the start of the game when Adam Eve was on screen. You're able to play that full screen zoning game, and still is kind of committed to that too, because we're seeing some shades of that as well with
Absolutely.
Elemental.
Absolutely. Elemental is still playing the zoning game, but Raven is just crouching in her face.
And yeah, you got the life lead, right?
Battle Beast does not care. He is going to look at that clock and say, I have a whole character. Come at me.
Oh, but we're actually going to bulletproof now. Trying to jump, get in there, but just like that, Captain Booty gets the hit. Raven is going to spend the push, or the assist breaker. Counter, that is. Oh, close range. Booty got to defend.
There we go. The overhead's in.
Yep. Oh, and the throw at
And
next.
we're going up.
Oh, we caught Booty yet again. It's after the jump-in situation that Booty is kind of getting nicked by the pressure.
Ooh, and Raven doesn't even need to kill here. We got a very commanding life lead. This is going to be a hard fight back for Booty.
Just fucking die! I got you.
All right, Bulletproof swapped in. 15 seconds left on the clock now. We are approaching that sudden death timer.
I'm gonna just say what the fave says. Look at the time. Look at the time. Ooh!
Yo, the head explode though.
Another kill.
This.
Booty needs a lot here. He's got 5 bars of super. He's got to make some call outs.
Trying to find the zone game. Gets clipped though. Raven is Raw going to be able to extend the combo. Super active tag, I think, to extend afterwards.
All he needs is the clock now. It's over. We have an extend. Ooh, he drops.
Yeah, but the throw, active tag again. And there we go.
And we
2
don't even
seconds
get to
left.
see the clock. With 2 seconds left, Raven takes it.
I didn't want to do this.
All right, but still, Booty putting up quite a bit of resistance. Again, when we were able to play that neutral game, we kept Raven as Raw out for quite a bit of time. But then, once we were cornered, Booty was cornered. It was a little
Absolutely.
difficult to escape
Get
it,
it
but
through your thick
we'll
skull
see.
and
It's
not
the
give in. I'd rather die.
probably the biggest challenge that Raven has had so far, at least from what I've been able to see on the stream.
Take this.
Raven going for an early uppercut. There we go. We got to slide in. We have a hard knockdown into aerial.
Ground bounce him. Juggle yet again. Yo, I love the shockwave on the training stage too that you see every time he gets the ground bounce. That is kind of sick. Ah,
It's some flavor that some trading stages we're missing in other games.
That's it.
Your number's up.
Ground bounce again. And we're seeing Bulletproof finish the combo. We're going back to Battle Beast, though. It's extending. That's going to be a kill.
yeah, again, Raven showing how strong his combo extensions are, able to go into active tag after super, just to keep the combo itself continuing on. Next up, gets the jump in now, punishing Captain Booty's whiffed attack. Oh, there's the assist breaker, gonna put an end to things. Booty trying to fight back.
Sorry, I'm trying to wave to Hearts, and she keeps looking next to me. which,
Realize you was here.
which seems like, at that point, just a purpose tease.
That's funny. Active tag, but we get the break as well.
Ooh, what a cross cut.
Yeah.
And we are in the air. We're going to see multiple ground bounces. Do we carry to corner, though, in this game? No, we just get a kill.
Yeah, just get a kill. Now Booty down to his last character. Raven seemed to have gotten the download after that first game and nearly full health team. It's going to be a rough comeback for Captain Booty to make.
And it's not off to a good start. He's already in the air. He does not have burst, I believe, right? His
That's
character.
a hard thing I'm trying to like figure out, like, okay, what's the indicator for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, I think it's tied to his meter, but all of his characters are meat piles. So I think he just dies.
Well, he spent it early in that one combo.
It's all
Bullet.
good. I called you a cat.
Oh! Drop the car, walk away with the
We got to see a Marvel 3 style comeback, but we do not. That is the end of Booty. Woo!
All right, 2-0 for Raven is Raw. He's going to advance on to winners semifinals.
That's my favorite Evangelion movie, End of Booty.
End of Booty. That's too funny. That's funny as hell. But
Who
yeah,
we got
no,
next?
Next up is going to be a winner semifinal match. We are officially into our top 8, so let me just go ahead.
OnlyHands and Ghost. Let
Yep.
me make the announcement.
Yep,
Oh,
you
no,
go
I'm on
ahead.
camera. Oh, no, I'm on camera.
Yeah, run off camera.
I'm
run off
trying
camera.
to. I'm trying to.
Run away. Only hands go. Okay, yeah, and then this match should be happening. We should be able to get these guys set up just in time. I'm going to swap the camera real quick since we're looking at an empty couch. Oh, excuse me. It's supposed to be this one. We're having a good time here. Nice little humble turnout for the Invincible versus Release tournament here at Akihabara Arcade in Westminster, Colorado, home of the Colorado FGC, of course. And now, yeah, we're about 10 minutes away from having to start Mortal Kombat. We should be able to get this top 8 and all these games and whatnot caught up this time. Let me do it. Did you play, or is Ghost playing in a bracket? All right, okay. We could do Raven and Swagmaster instead, or either or at this point. Do you know how far along? Do you know? Yeah. See if you can find Swagmaster. Do you know if how far along Ghost is in that set? Okay, so then we're gonna be here for a minute. Yeah. See if you can find Raven and Swag. Yeah. Go pull Raven. Yeah. Yeah, just hang out here. Can you get oh, Digi. And Digi. Get Booty and Gengar to play. Yeah, off stream. Yeah, all good. Whoever's ready first. He's got a minute or two. Oh, hey, Justin. Cool, that works. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What an ad break indeed. Well, friends, actually, I guess on that note, since we're waiting on various top 8 competitors to finish up either another set or their smoke breaks, we're going to take a short little break right here, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Invincible Versus. I absolutely will. Welcome back, everybody. We are here for our Invincible versus Top 8. I see you in Twitch chat. Spikes, my boy. Winner semifinal match is going to be Ghost versus OnlyHands. Ghost is able to finish up his Killer Instinct set. Just in the nick of time. There we go. Let's get them checked in, and then once we get through winter semis, we'll get that all set up and playing. All right. Should be a fun little set. We've seen Ghost on stream, was able to take down Bols, and we've seen OnlyHands on stream beat Blaze as well. So we will have to see how these two interact with each other. Ghost was pretty savage when he pulled up, but I also like the way that OnlyHands played, so could be in for a bit of a treat. Appreciate y'all hanging out, watching with us tonight as we are bringing Invincible versus to Colorado.
My skills could be useful.
Bears got everything lined up. Yep. I'm ready if y'all are. All right. Dude, you're trying to hunt down a player for MK?
Chill out.
All right.
Humans are fascinating. So much like us, but so inferior.
All right, let's do this.
May I?
Here we go.
Go starting off with a duplicate. Getting in on OnlyHands. There's that assist breaker. Ghost in position, though, ready to deal with the situation. Ooh, we try to extend with the assist. Not quite. Catching OnlyHands at the ankles. Ghost cooking right now.
Try to keep up. Too fast for you. Got this.
Hands fighting back. There's the assist breaker from Ghost. OnlyHands losing the first character. Ghost able to
Don't
swap
try anything
around.
stupid, Ella.
Regenerate the duplicate in the back.
Now.
May I?
Outnumbered. Now.
Interesting.
Try to keep up. Too fast for you.
Active tag to extend as well. OnlyHands fighting back, actually able to get quite a bit of extension. The beam super coming through. Active tag as well. Heroic armor strike though. It is going to be scramble at the top of the screen. OnlyHands able to bust out with this duplicate.
Too fast for you.
me do this.
Trying to find the next opportunity to slip right in.
May I?
Try to keep up.
Let me get.
Too fast for you. Now.
Please move.
Oh, come on. This isn't okay. Now.
Interesting.
Now. Got you covered. Now. Now.
Fascinating.
Fan. Now. Try to keep up. Too fast for you.
Hello.
All right. Had to double check the floor and whatnot. Thank you, my man.
Test tube.
Cool. I will deal with this in a minute.
Hey.
What up? Yeah.
This will hurt.
Take it.
Still game one, so gonna go long.
Incoming.
OnlyHands.
All right, coming through.
All right, I'm gonna try and sort out some money here real quick, just to get this done nice and ahead of time.
Hey.
Ghooost hanging in there with this Adam Eve.
Stop this.
Back off.
It's at stop with blues. OnlyHands fighting back. I love to see it.
Hey.
Huh?
Try to keep up.
You know something else? Funny fucking cheap here registering 24 minutes after bracket start. That's hilarious. If I can.
I really did think you were a friend once.
You cannot remove from blues over 4 sets.
Filtramites.
He's just in limbo.
So
That's funny.
obsessed with humans. Chill out.
Humans are fascinating. So much like us.
All right, OnlyHands took game one there.
Inferior.
Interesting.
Got what you need. We're here.
Let me do this.
Stop. Got you. Right on time.
Let me do this.
Actually, I need Digi to take his change up before I do anything.
Let me see.
Well, there's Acro in the chat. Good to see you, Acro. OnlyHands dropping the beat on Ghooost. Catches low, gets the launcher. Active tag, but there it is.
Got this. Get away.
Damn, we were just able to convert from a beam like that? That's crazy.
Fascinating.
Ghooost losing this war of attrition slowly but surely.
May I?
OnlyHands with a great offense right now.
Too fast for you. I have infinite copies. All pissed.
Fascinating.
I love the little wave dashing we're seeing here from the duplicates. Next opportunity. Let me see if there's any bracket updates I can get you all as well. Digi and Gracia are playing.
Try to keep up.
OnlyHands and Ghooost. Raven and Swag will be next. Frost winning the winner of Captain Booty and Gengar. Bols and LemmeHit should be playing right now. I'm gonna refresh that, double check, because Start hasn't been updating
I can help.
called matches like that for me all the time.
Stop. Right on time.
Incoming.
My turn now.
Take this. Take this.
me do this.
I have ended you! I see it all now. Every single molecule.
Get away.
That's it.
Try to keep up.
All right, looks like those two are sitting down and playing right now, so top 8 should be done and set. Ghost down to his last character on winner side, potentially in a 1v3 with his duplicate. 22 seconds left on the clock. It's looking dire. There it is. OnlyHands takes it 2-0 over Ghost, sending him down to losers.
That many of us.
That
was just
means
too
OnlyHands is guaranteed top 3 finish tonight. So now Ghost will fall down into loser's side. We should hopefully be able to do a little something with that. But next up, we are going to have Raven is Raw against Swag Master Dab 42 for our other winner semifinal set. And there's Raven. We're just going to wait for Swag. You're right up here. Yeah, Acro. The full tag. Swag Master Dab 42. Wait, that's the... Yeah, exactly. You know. You know. Swag Master Dab 420 Weed. Excuse me. I did not see the full name. 420 Weed. I was missing some. Evidently so. You can tell if that's the GOAT on your screen right now. As we advance on into winner side. Well, not even advance. We just go to the other half of the bracket. Raven is Raw versus Swag Master. Raven, of course, also in the winner's final of Killer Instinct, where he and Ghost will have to play. So hopefully we'll be able to run that set while we then catch up on our loser side of things. Bols and LemmeHit are currently throwing hands. Booty and Gengar should be throwing hands, and I think Frost will play. Should be able to get Frost in the winner of that one up first. And then top 8 should be able to proceed relatively smoothly. It is 8 o'clock. We got pretty good time. Pretty good time as it is. All right, both players are currently setting up their buttons right now. I'm waiting for some sort of backup to come and save me from this isolation. We'll check the MK1 stuff. Could have been 2-0, bro. What is this? You know, I'm not gonna. Why am I babysitting that? You know what I mean?
You know, it kind of sucks that so many versions of me end up being evil. Oh, don't beat yourself up over it. Leave that to me.
All right, here we go. Raven is Raw. Swag Master Swag Master Dab 420 Weed.
Here you go. This is gonna hurt. Not done yet. Last one. Quit moving.
Damn, 10 years since Swag Master has shown his face. What it takes. All right, but Raven is Raw. Coming right on up. A lot of back and forth right now. Raven is Raw has tons of damage onto his second character. Lock him in the corner, but we're able to slip it right around Omni-Man.
Your number's up.
Active tag as well to extend out the combo, and I mean, we've seen these Battle Beast loops.
Come to me. We're not done yet.
And active tag again, but there it is. Counter tag keeping Omni-Man just in there. Oh, we bust out with a DP. Oh, you're savage like that, I see.
Your number's up.
All right, Booty was able to take down Gengar, so Booty and Frost will have to play next. I like how that MK bracket is stuck. Not the biggest of deals, though. Should be able to get moving once we get a couple more of our competitors that are also in this top 8 eliminated. Swagmaster slowly losing the war of attrition, though, as Raven as Raw has been able to carve out a massive lead in life. Oh, what a whip punish. You're goated.
Stand ready. My turn now.
Oh, armor counter. Oh, we were able to bait out the counter. Oh, but look at this. Swagmaster fighting back with the father-son duo. Here comes Conquest as well. First character down, 30 seconds left on the clock.
Old-ass white guy. Get done for. I got you.
This breaker coming through. We got the full scoop right now. Raven, the one who is not Raw, is here to rescue me from my solitude. We are grateful for this.
Oh man, they were not kidding about that tag being exactly what he said it was going to be. They told me it was going to be like that. I just didn't believe them.
Good tag, keeping the offense going.
Oh, got a boost right now. It's going to be dangerous to play this last 20 seconds. Not to mention all of Invincible is still ready. Now Omni-Man's going to come in with basically no health because we lose that little bit of partial. Yep.
Oh, but we were able to actually attack. Low crushing, it looked like. Jump in, no confirm. Heroic strike armor. Not enough to actually get the confirm, but Raven keeping the offense going. We block the overhead.
Oh, and the level 3 not going to hit.
That was first game, dog.
He was still saying like good game after.
Yeah, no, I respect that. I mean, that was a sweaty set.
That was.
That was sweaty game
I
one.
didn't watch any of it at all. I'm just lying. That's a dangerous position to be in because when your opponent still has like their second character and full boost, and then you're fighting solo, they get to like charge at you as crazy as they want. It's painful. It's painful to be in that position.
Well, let's see how things will progress from here. We go back to character select. Swagmaster Dab 420 Weed. Switching up the team a bit, bringing in the Anissa. Dropping the Omni-Man.
You've seen my plan. You know what it is I'm fighting for.
Yes, short-sighted fools who will soon regard Viltrumites as gods.
I got this.
Ooh.
Get done for.
Didn't expect to see the tag so early on. That is something Frost pointed out to me, is that Swagmaster is pretty quick to throw out tags at almost random times. Really break off the choreographed routes that we see already so early on.
Possibly so. It could be part of an option select too. Like, you know, if you're block stringing them, you go for that launcher, which is punishable on block. Call an assist to keep itself safe, but if you get the hit, then you get the tag launcher possibly.
That's smart. I didn't think about the actual benefits of that. Here we go. The up, the down, the boost, and no breaking out. He's not going to find that level 1. Getting grabbed into active tag. I haven't been seeing people. I have not been seeing people use active tag off of grab. Smack against the wall. Raven's Raw has got that down special consistent.
You are going to pay for this.
All right.
Hasn't really dropped a character or really much at all.
No, I mean, just kind of like what we saw earlier from Raven as Raw. Game 1 took a little bit of time to download, but then Game 2 just explosively taking the lead. Despite how back and forth it could have been with this opponent previously. Not the throw reset. You're diabolical, Raven.
Man, those. Thank you. those throws into tags are fantastic. And this wall bounce with boost, you know, it doesn't break meter. I wonder if they're going to change that now that we're starting to see how much it's really starting to affect us having like TODs and stuff, or if they're really just going to try to balance around it.
We'll have to see, right? I mean, it is the first week of the game. You're playing the vanilla version where they had a set vision and then they see what top-level competition does to sort of exploit the existing mechanics and what needs to be fine-tuned from there. But this is a 1v3 situation for Swagmaster, who's suffering from some self-loathing.
See, that's a good moment to recognize that he wasn't going to faint there. If Mark does his back level one, then, you know, it can't be followed up with a tag anyways. You can call an attack, but it won't be followed up. But if you do it the forward one, you can follow it up. So it's pretty obvious that he was going to tag after. Not inherently, but
he just died.
Man. Is it? It's first to two, right?
It is first to two.
Is that an Invincible hat? That's cool.
That's godlike. No, man came to play. Man came to represent the swag. And
the
so,
Alpha shirt too.
Winners final is set is going to be Raven is Raw versus OnlyHands.
Oh man,
that's all.
Fantastic! Can't wait. Big fan of Raven is Raw. Obviously, we share a name, so I got to cheer on my boy. But on top of that, you know, OnlyHands. Saw them get to play a little bit earlier. Mangaka's gonna go get our players and stuff. Really cool to see what's been happening today, y'all. Invincible versus. I think the game's really sick. I'm sure y'all do too. I mean, you're sitting here watching it, right? So you gotta think it's a little bit cool. I think Invincible versus is... its meta is so much stronger than what I thought it was gonna be. I really thought that we were gonna see... How do I word this? I thought we were going to see that players had a little bit more time to really learn. I'm going online. I'm sure you guys are having the same thing where you're going online, you're fighting people who just don't have any comprehension about like the tag breakers or the assist steals. But there's a lot of people, especially here at the local, like traditional fighting game players. We were talking about Ghooost earlier, Raven is Raw. All these people who understand how to play these fighting games got the meta way faster than I thought we were going to see people really figure it out. It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool indeed. And so now we're getting our players set up. Our next set is going to be LemmeHit versus KloudChasers. So I'm going to get the scoreboard set.
Is that losers set?
Losers side. Yeah, we are in losers top 8 now.
And is it? Oh, I apologize.
No, you're good. You're good. It is still first to 2. Only top 3 is going to be best of 5.
Perfect. That was my question.
Been doing this too long. I can anticipate them now. I can see it. I got that foresight in me. All right, losers top 8. Let me just set this real quick.
King Crimson.
That's a racing. That's a racing time. You have.
I use anime term because I'm a nerd who loves JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I mean, no, absolutely fair, man. That's some good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Some
Okay,
details.
So you're gonna be player one side. Okay. I'll double check it. As long as I know who's who and where was where.
Figuring out some player stuff. Players should be getting close to sitting down, so.
Yeah, they're getting up there. They want to confirm which side they want me to have them on.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, which is
good
just like
communication.
He's like, take a side and I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But you know, I appreciate everybody coming on up and trying to make sure everything is going as smooth as possible. They're not getting anything too confused. Let me go ahead and get these matches marked. We should be able to get. All right, so I should be able to kind of get everything running through. We did have a couple of overlapping players with KI, like Raven is Raw and Ghooost. They're in winners final. They're both in this top 8. Raven in winners final, Ghooost in a losers quarterfinal match.
Okay.
Luckily, with this order, I should be able to buy enough time for Ghooost to kind of play this out, and then we'll see where he gets eliminated and see how he can fit that into him playing in Killer Instinct as well. There's some players also playing in Mortal Kombat.
Yep. We got our MK guys.
Let me hit player 1 and KloudChasers player 2. Let me just make sure they're getting all set up real quick. You go ahead and say your piece.
Yeah. I think Raven is Raw is actually pretty well known for his KI, so it's always cool to hear that he's still playing it at the local. I really thought we were going to see more entrants today holistically for Invincible versus, but you know, I'm sure a lot of people just don't feel confident in the game, and I have a lot of my friends who I was like, hey, let's hop on and run games, and they're like, I haven't even learned how to play yet. And I'm like, oh, wow. And, you know, I forget that I don't know about y'all. I took yesterday and today off of work just to he's helping them out. I took yesterday and today off of work specifically so that I could play the game, learn it, and do well at today's tournament. Went 1-2, so not the best, but, you know, I kind of just assumed everyone was going to be on that same page, and the fun fact, they are not. So I think maybe, like, the May 1st tournament was a good tournament, but a lot of people did not get ready to sign up now. Players should be situated, figuring out what side's going to be on what. We also are starting to see these characters.
And, well, some of that, too, was the fact that my mans was not aware that he had to select the user account that opened the game. Otherwise, we were in trouble. Usually you're in trouble. Might have worked out otherwise, but I just came in there and fixed that shit.
Luckily, we have you for that, you know?
Something like that. And, you know, a lot of the time, too, people might not own a PS5. They might be playing at home on their PCs and all that jazz, and then come in, it's like, how do I pilot a console? So it's completely understandable.
Yeah, I try not to criticize too much because I know for sure I'm on PC, too.
Right, no. You know, everybody's new to something. You just got to be patient. And, you know, they'll figure it out. LemmeHit versus KloudChasers. Losers top 8 of our Invincible versus Release tournament bracket.
It's going to be great. Two very, like, I would say, I'm losing the term here, burst characters, I would say. You know, kind of coming from nothing. They are doing a button check. I was thinking that's some crazy neutral. We're just really playing footsies right now.
Was that crazy neutral? Did they just double check? No, they're playing.
No, yeah.
I think they're playing now.
Not really.
No, they're locked in. This is a game. They're
Okay,
just,
cool.
they just playing like that.
Oh, calling them out, interrupting. No boost meter left for you, and now you're going to have to deal with that overhead. And there's the opening.
Yeah, ooh, we get the throw on the ground. Trying to use the assist to cover the wake up. Some smart ideas there. We get the ground bounce. Not too much of an extension, though.
There we go.
Sure, from LemmeHit, not finishing the combo. Looks like we're going for like these air resets, right?
Looked like they try to grab on the ground there from the ender of it, like almost to not let the meter break so they can get grab into, you know, tag. Love to see if we can find more openings like that. Ooh, Allen catching Elemental and not going to be enough to give an opening.
Oh, we drop the super. Still get the overhead. Drop another one. Punish? No. I'm looking at that one. I'm like, ain't no way that's safe.
This game visually is very shocking at times. Some moves that look like overheads are not overheads, and sometimes moves don't look like they should be overheads. They are supers that are safe when they probably shouldn't be, stuff like that. It feels like there's a lot of real knowledge checks in the game.
Oh, yeah, right? But, you know, it's also in that day one sort of metagame where it's like you haven't seen everything yet. And
exactly.
So a lot of people might be encountering situations for the first time, and you don't know how to respond to it in the moment.
Ooh, armor to beat out there and not get too, like, mixed up right now. He's got 5 meter and, you know, and had it.
Damn, we really went for that. And your punish was to throw him. That's godlike.
Domain expansion, commentator's curse, burning out to our meter, and now Cloud had him in the corner for a second, but LemmeHit found the opening, getting some damage, and the first real active tag we're seeing. Not going to be able to follow up, though.
Text the throw. Okay. We're starting to make those adjustments to that game plan. A couple of stray hits, but no real confirm from it. The dive kick. Wow, you launch him there. You're just mashing that on defense. You savage.
Not able to get it. It was just a little too early on that mix. No combo breaking for you. Okay.
Ooh. Almost looked like we had to confirm. Active tag on the connect with the projectile. There's a throw, assist breaker in that situation. Okay, son.
Yeah, I don't know if, not again.
Send it again and again. That's still punished, by the way. Son, you got to do a normal punish, man. Make him pay for those.
I mean, you definitely get some serious damage when you go for these level 3s pretty early on, especially with no strings in between. Like this is going to kill, no questions, no doubt about it. You're drowning. This is what would have happened to the Fire Lord had it, Aang not been a pacifist.
Had to listen to his ancestors, previous incarcerations.
You know what? I think you are right. I think I will.
You right.
I will win this. Oh, good opening. That boost right there, sending the neutral special back at LemmeHit to be able to continue the combo. Oh, Bulletproof coming in here doing some serious damage now. Tag again. There's 6 seconds left on the clock. They're not going to stop tagging, so you got to get used to getting that timing down perfectly right now.
Right, okay,
3
there's
seconds.
the push breaker right here. LemmeHit still in this corner with the Adam Eve.
Smart
Time
choice.
up.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you good? Here it is, sudden death time.
Smart choice to have Elemental be the one out, getting her full health back and 5 meters of bar. There's no way you're losing this. Too much advantages.
Too many advantages. You just needed one hit to come through. LemmeHit gets it.
I like the system for how sudden death's made. It's like it can really give you a chance to win even when you're down, or you know, can make it really intense, or maybe some people rely on using like tag assists and stuff like that. But also, if you've managed your resources and you have a heavy lead, you're rewarded for it. You're gonna win.
Yeah, some people will also point at the system and go like, man, I was up 3 characters to 1. Why do I only have to fight with 1 character now?
That's
Why
true.
am I being punished for being in the lead? Like, you know, it's like I had that much of a deficit. Just give me the game. You know?
That's true.
So,
I think a big part is to deal with the people playing like Robot and Cecil and stuff, kind of
Yeah.
retreating the whole game.
Right, yeah. Maybe there's like a... Maybe there can be more sensitive conditions to it. But you also just need time with the game to see what really needs to be adjusted, if anything. So
Exactly. Looks like earlier KloudChasers had a combo going. Maybe taunted in the middle of it, kind of dropped it, but you know, not a big deal because they still found a way to get that rid of Thua.
all right. Catching him here.
Just did not want Adam Eve to be the fighter here. Unplugged controller, maybe?
Uh-oh. Let me get over there.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, weird, huh? I had a problem like this too, where my controller was quote-unquote getting unplugged, even though, I mean, I'm visibly staring at my cord, and it doesn't look like I've unplugged it in any, you know, way to define that term. All right. Looks like everyone's good. I don't know if the players are going to agree to that. Players deciding how they want to play it. Do you want to pull the Ryan Hart, or do you want to walk away? I say that the pause gave your opponent plenty of room. There's totally room to keep playing the game. So what did our players decide? Mangaka with the insider info.
So, yeah. LemmeHit had a little controller disconnect. And on that one, he said he could take it. He offered up the set. And so Cloud took it, and that is the set. Rather anticlimactic, but that's what it is.
Yeah. So LemmeHit got the win, and LemmeHit was also the one who unplugged his controller?
No, well, I think looking at it, he had some exposed wiring on his cables, so I think that, like, there might have just been, like, a technical issue with it, but since he had the issue with the controller, it was a situation where it's like, because it's like a tag fighter, there's no, I'll take the round, it's, oh, you take the game.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could do something like take a character or whatever, but LemmeHit just offered it up. Might have been done playing, something like that, but either way, that means we will be moving on in our set, and it's going to be Captain Booty versus NCG-Frost. These are two Stay Fresh TOs pulling on up, or at least part of the original lineup of the team. And it's kind of funny. They both do sponsor tags differently from each other, but it's the same crew, I promise. So let's get these names down. Mark this one up. All right, now let's see if I can make sure MK's going pretty smooth right now. Yeah, actually, well, LemmeHit is also in that Mortal Kombat bracket. So that means we could get him down there to go play. And then, yeah, we'll have to see what develops from there. All right, players are getting ready right now. I'm going to give them a thumbs up, do a quick lap on the floor, make sure everything's gooch.
Oh, cheater notes. This is, if I'm not wrong, this is Frost's PS5, so he has all of his characters to the level 3 mastery.
That's funny.
Like an absolute, he gets what he wants. He got the cool skins. All right, Allen, Battle Beast, and Robot. I will tell you that Robot is menacing. No room to breathe, no way to stop it, but we've seen Captain be really devastating. So we'll see how this goes.
May I?
Okay, using rockets to push out, and now we're seeing some real kind of just patience right now, waiting it out. Rockets for the closing distance. Battle Beast with the catch, and he's not going to be able to find it, but there's the overhead. Oh my lord, here comes the level 1. Instead doesn't. We've been seeing Frost go for a pretty solid combo with Allen consistently, so I thought we would see it again. Maybe we're going to see it this time, but no. Combo Maker just kind of breaks out a little bit early. Yeah.
Let me do this.
Robot again with the opening, doing overhead, and lets Frost get the real winner. Almost no damage at him at all. Okay. Moving on, Elemental putting up a shield and dealing with Rocket's projectiles already. It's not going to be too much to worry about. Some real patience, both just kind of using their assists to find the openings in neutral. They're playing more with assists as their controls of spacing. I respect that. Oh, there we go. Okay, using that charge. I forget if that is the medium charge or not. But again, closing a distance, goes for the low, doesn't find it, and now getting interrupted by the rock shards. Captain's finding the first real opening they've had and the active tag. Frost isn't adapted. Both these players have done it. He didn't even try to stop that one. He might have thought it was a feint. But now Captain Booty, a player who's kind of seemingly struggling at the start of this set, is really getting in there a lot more. Oh, the overhead, and now he's caught. There's going to be serious damage, and the level 3 is coming up surely. No, instead opts for the level 1. Doesn't find it.
All right. Dundee own stuff. Ooh!
Another one of those classic overheads. Frost has found so much value on those today.
Full scoop right here. I'm going to root for Frost, if only because Booty is in the MK bracket.
Oh, yeah, that's a smart thing you got to do when Robot wants to jump to go for those rockets. You just got to close that distance.
Lasers out. Oh, vacuum him in. Good scoop there from Booty. Active tag to extend the combo as well. The rock's going to work as a meaty. Frost techs forward, able to catch on the scramble. Not quite completing the combos. It's a lot of shenanigans here, but we're able to delete all of that recoverable life, and so this puts our Gadget Boy on a pretty low deficit, but Battle Beast comes in trying to maintain it. Booty might honestly have a life lead now.
Yeah, Booty was kind of struggling at first, but yeah, he's found all of these tags, and Frost has not really stopped any one of them. It's not giving him a lot of room. They both have over level 3 meter, though, so it could be a huge change in the matter of moments. Sounds like Digi's helping coordinate some stuff. And we're going to focus on the match, and he finds that forward special, and then the level 1. It's not going to kill, but are we going to tag in and find it? No, instead goes for the grab, and that's the kill. Frost is taking up 2. Captain Booty down to Elemental alone. The Avatar. Can he do this without Katara and Toph and Sokka? We'll see. Frost calling in Robot more to deal with projectiles against the projectile V character. Not a lot of health, though. It's dangerous. Using Battle Beast and Allen to try to find some openings. We're going to be coming down to the last 7 seconds. If Frost can hold on to Robot, it'll be a full charged health against probably some extra meter, too.
Right, yeah, but now Captain Booty almost not really encouraged to go in unless you gamble with this life that you have in your last character. There it is. Sudden death is engaged.
Really good. Look at that damage on Robot, but he's coming right back. All right.
Stop this.
Interrupted, but not really much of a confirm for it. Safe dive kick, it looks like. Catch the walk back, and now Frost able to get the combo.
He's still got a spare meter left, not to mention all these boosts. He's going to win just the health decay.
Yeah, no, Booty needs to make an aggressive play here, but doesn't really have the opportunity. And yeah, Frost just has to let the clock run out. Another laser interrupted. Booty with the combo stops the health drain.
Yeah, the timer won't stop while you guys are hitting each other like that. No, nothing left you can do. You're going to have to hit her if you want to stop this right now. This is dangerous. Oh my God, the grab was not the right choice. Close.
your powers do.
No cigar, but Frost able to actually take that one. Almost losing that set, mind you, because of that sudden death mechanic.
Exactly.
You gotta think about it. Had a full 3-character lead.
Exactly.
But then forced down to his last character, which was like 2 or 3 touches, like it equalized the situation incredibly strongly when you should have argued that Booty just had lost, but he actually was like encouraged to not engage and to let that happen to have a better chance of winning.
And when he got that hit, it actually stopped the health decay, so that was so valuable to really get himself a real chance, putting Frost against the ropes. But he was just able to react correctly. But like you said, there's some serious damage in going for that sudden death and kind of dealing with it. Regardless if you have advantage, it's not really your advantage anymore.
Fascinating.
Oh, getting the birthday.
Tag, gonna break it out. Frost now just moving with this Allen. Caught at the ankles though. His Booty gets a good start.
Thought for sure we were going to see a swap strike, but instead we just want to get rid of Allen the alien. No more coalition of planets here to help you out. I mean, Thetis is gone, sadly. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
I miss Optimus Prime. That's my goat. The dashing in.
Let me do this.
Oh, that was that movement going to the top of the screen, so the assist was hard to see, and now Frost should be able to extend this and swap out Allen with the active tag. It's on the Battle Beast.
Oh,
look at all this damage.
The feint. There it is. I called it. Frost predictable. Love him.
But yeah, Booty was ready for it, so not going to give up that.
Please move.
Oh, dunk him.
When are we going to get the Battle Beast baller skin?
Redefine pain for you.
I need a purple
LeBron in him.
Yeah.
Give him that Lakers jersey.
Tell me it wouldn't look good, though. Tell me it wouldn't look good.
It'd be fire. I'm afraid it would be fire.
Ooh, Thula getting the happy birthday and is about to have 5 meter. Are we going to see the level 1? Just barely came out in time. Robot able to stop that before it got any dangerous.
Yeah, and there's another breaker, this time coming out of Frost.
Interesting.
Booty on that player 1 side. Trying to find his way through. I just noticed like the icon too underneath the timer telling you who's on what side of the screen right now, so you can tell that the player 2 with the red health bar and everything, they're on the player 1 side. That's actually really genius.
I really like that. I still have a problem with like if I'm using like the Zero Suit Mark and someone else is using like Invincible, it shows just the same Invincible icon. And I'm like, that really needs to change because I still think that's not good. But people pointing out that P1, P2 under the timer is really helpful.
Push block.
Oh.
Booty with the turn. Active tag to extend. Gonna drop the super. 28 seconds left on the clock. I mean,
stop this.
Ooh, lasers coming through. Reversal. But yeah, easy jump. Just a full screen lasering. That's crazy, but.
Oh, I didn't think that was going to break that out. It looked like it was already kind of in the middle of it. Coming down to the last 20 seconds, Frost is going to really need to take rid of... there we go. I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, right now Booty down to his final character, Elemental.
Yeah, losing a lot of that actual partial health, too. He had to, like, push fast. Finds Battle Beast opening.
Stop this.
This is going to be dangerous. The feint? No, instead went for it.
And there it is. Frost eliminates Booty at 7th place here in our Invincible versus bracket. And so Frost will advance on to take on Ghooost, which I'm going to let him know he's going to play right now.
Frost, come over here and talk to Raven Bears. Talk to your dear friend Raven Bears. Yeah, man. Okay, so Ghooost and Frost, the 2 people I lost to. I lost to Ghooost in winner's side, and then me and Frost had a very close Game 3 sudden death situation. Just unable to find it. I got that Merry Christmas on him, though, so I'm going to hold that for a hot minute. Because, I mean, this does not feel like the game you're going to see Merry Christmas isn't. But I found it. And, that's pretty sick.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. So now we got our players sitting right on down. They're going to get set up on that console, of course. Let's do a quick little screen swap right now.
Yeah.
Small update on our other brackets. Looks like Switch Mitch is already set in winner's final of Mortal Kombat. Gengar and LemmeHit are still throwing hands. Winner of that will take on Captain Booty, who no longer has any more obligations to the Invincible versus bracket, so he can focus on his bread and butter game. Swagmaster is currently fighting against ETOF, I'm going to assume, in their losers round 1 set just to keep the Mortal Kombat bracket going. So hopefully everything else is going to be moving and grooving. Taking a look at the Killer Instinct bracket.
Yeah.
As we look at the players real quick. Raven is Raw, 3-0 Ghost in Winners Final. He's waiting in Grands. Ghost and Slick Arrow at the play in Losers Final, but Ghost has his obligation on the stage right now.
Yeah, I don't remember if you were telling me. Raven is Raw has won like multiple like major Killer Instinct brackets, right?
Yeah, and he's top 8 at last couple of Evos that the game has been at.
Man.
So certainly a very strong player. De facto best, not even de facto, just the best KI player in Colorado.
Good to hear.
But let more on him later as we got Frost versus Ghost pulling on up. We've been able to see like Frost sort of slow down the game with his more like a zoner heavy play style. We'll see if Ghost will be able to circumvent that. Defending against the Allen so far.
Yeah, Ghost uses Elemental very much like a zoner-esque character too, so it's definitely going to be, they both have that zoner character they can resort to if they need be. This duplicate, we're going to be able to see the install, not now, but holistically coming up in the future.
Ooh, we misrouted there, but Ghost not actually getting a full punish for that, just a single normal. No follow-up to it, giving Frost that chance now to blast away. There's the counter tag against active tag. So now we're just reset to neutral, but we get the jump in. Ooh, a little bit of spaghetti.
That rock is dangerous. You can't be running into cement walls.
Hey, oh, you slipped underneath that. That was left right. That was mixed.
Fascinating.
I've been saying it, the up, down, the up, down. Big fan of it. Here's his day 1 combo. The tag.
Oh, we went for the feint. Ghost not breaking there, though. Here we go. Full scoop. Tons of damage here for Frost. Drops his combo, however.
Yeah, try to boost down to find to follow. Ooh, calls out the tag. And the swap strike. No healing for you, Elemental.
Yeah, no, Frost in a really good spot right now. I'm going to be rooting for him again because if he eliminates Ghost, Ghost could just focus on that KI bracket.
Looks like he better go get his KI characters warmed.
Well, we'll see. Plenty of time to make a comeback here.
This game, I'm realizing after seeing some matches today, nobody's really winning. Even when you got all 3 characters, like you said, no one's really winning.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's sort of an incentive, right, with that sudden death mechanic to close out the game while you have that advantage. Clock is nobody's friend. Oh! Massive hit here as Frost going to extend the combo with several ground bounces. Tag as well to extend if we need it.
Yeah, we had to. Duplicate is by far Ghost's probably best character, too. I mean, the Adam Eve's got some great zoning now.
Let's see if he can take advantage of it. Dive kick catches. Tag launch as well.
The tag. Tagging into Allen. There it is. This is going to be dangerous if he can't find the right opening. Yep, there it is.
Absolutely clean marble. Marvel-like play from Frost. Frost like, was that game 2 or game 1? Game 1, bro. I mean, hey, I don't blame you. These games go on for a minute.
They really do. Like, just out of the mark where they can be super short games, but I've seen them go to very long games. That's why this timer is so necessary.
How'd you figure it out, dumbass?
All right, both backing it off, using their assist to try to find the openings. The first real heroic strike, and he brings it right back. He said, thank you for adding that to my mental stack. I'm going to go ahead and use that myself. Level 1? No, wants to opt in to save it a little bit more.
Catches the approach, though. Not quite getting the launcher.
Let me do this.
Ghost trying to manage that life by just raw tagging out to Elemental, letting Duplicate heal in the back.
Ghost has gotten so, sorry, I apologize. Frost has gotten so much value after this aerial heavy, so Ghost is a bit more aware of it now. Not as frightened by it.
Oh, the meaty rock. Able to keep Frost in check. Trying to swing down there, and I like this. Ghost using the spacing traps, right? With that rock. We throw him out of that heroic strike. Active tag not able to convert. With the roll forward, Frost forces an assist breaker out from Ghost.
Oh, nice. Putting him against the wall, and that's going to end that first Battle Beast.
Look at that. I mean, game one, very much in Frost control, but Ghost answering back with the adjustments.
Battle Beast is one of Frost's strongest, too, being able to find those overhead heavies. It's going to be dangerous without that. Level.
Tag launcher, counter failed. Ghost popping it too early. Active tag right back as Frost is extending this combo through and through. And look at that, just with the 2 characters.
This went from a 3v3 to a 2v2 really quick. We went from Marvel vs. Capcom to 2x KO.
Catching, still got the combo going somehow, some way. Frost able to extend.
Oh,
Drops the combo at the
went
super.
for the wrong one, yeah.
Trading blows.
Interesting.
Goes looking for that opening to get that install and get that Kate Infinite. But I don't think you're going to find it.
Stop this.
Send the laser through, trying to get that chip kill. No super bar left. Ghost forced to tag out, and Frost called it out with that dive kick beautifully. Oh, and we snap back in to duplicate to take her out right there. Frost now on the verge of closing out this set 2-0.
We see the 5 meter, but I don't know how much Ghost is going to really be able to find value off of it.
Pop away.
First. You got to approach before he gets 2 boost meters back again. See? Tries to get that little bit of cross up. Not going to be able to work.
Turns right here. Ghost setting up and playing with the rocks. Frost, though, just letting that partial health regenerate in the back. Both sides trading a couple blows here and there, and nothing really being found just yet. Honestly, this might not be too bad for Ghost. You could force like sudden death situation.
Interesting.
Not to mention, if they only just take chip damage like that.
Oh, bust out. There's that Ryu player in Ghost.
Isn't going to kill, but it's going to put Allen in a very dangerous spot. No room for meaty rock.
Yeah, no, try to set it up, but Frost just rolls forward, avoiding it. Now is able to active tag, baits out. Should be able to continually extend, but there it is, counterattack in the air, stopping Frost from finishing the combo.
Robot's going to have full health, so if it goes to time, that's probably going to be it just by stalling him out. So Ghost really has to approach right now, get rid of Allen, do some damage. Not going to get caught.
No, but no full punish. I mean, you had more follow-ups there for sure.
I feel like it, yeah. Maybe just wasn't sure they were going to even get it.
But with the wrong thing afterwards.
The health of Allen's going to go to Robot, so no issues with that.
And there it is. Frost will 2-0 Ghost, taking him out of the bracket.
Woo.
And that means Frost is in top 4.
That's my goat right there. Stayed freshen. Like you should be.
Smooth. Very smooth. And so now that means Ghost has no other obligations, can focus on that Killer Instinct bracket run. Let's get the next match queued up here. It's going to be Swag Master, Deb, and CloudChasers for our next Losers Corner final set before you officially move into our top 3. I'm going to go find our players real quick.
Yeah, go do your thing. So talk about it. Frost, a player who has had some pretty heavy access to the game. I know he really grinded the game out. He wasn't too sure how he was going to feel about it. Very much liked the game. He did enjoy it. He's got a lot of skills in his time through MVC 2 and 3. Not to mention just his well-diverse skills and his time as a tournament organizer has given him the ability to really pay attention to games. Frost really's got a lot of understanding of how to play these fighting games correctly. We're seeing him use them really well. He's doing so well today. And after playing a bit of Invincible versus, Frost was pretty certain that they were going to keep going today. They've had some close sets today, but nothing to worry about. Nothing to really put any kind of doubt on his mind. You know, we got some time. Let's talk, chat. Tell me your things. I know one of y'all's in here. I know you guys are watching, chat. How are you liking Invincible versus? Have you bought the game? Have you not bought the game? Who are you playing? Who do you want to play? Tell me your little notes. I love to hear it all. Oh, my screen just. Oh, there it goes. Weird.
We back.
Back.
Those quarterfinal players are currently getting set up right now.
Well,
We'll hang out on that one. Things are pretty smooth going right now. Should be able to wrap up around 9:30, 10 o'clock, I imagine.
yeah, nothing too like crazy late.
I know. I mean, you know, if things were a disaster house with a 20-man bracket, I mean, we have to rethink a lot of things. Oh, there's 100 in here for you. Want 100? 20, 40, 60, 80. Double check. 200? Giving my man his change bat. Cool. All right, then I can figure out payouts for everything else real quick. Are we doing... Okay, top 2 payout for KI? 70-30? So we had...
Texting my
5.
girlfriend, letting her know. You know, that's the best part when a bracket goes smooth. You know, sometimes you got a bad bracket, and then you're like, babe, I don't know if I'm going to be home until like super late. But sometimes you have a nice clean bracket. I bought that waiting on for Amazon.
All right.
Hey, you got you know, the story. It's basically like one free episode of Invincible. So if you're just a big fan of the show, spend $50, get an episode of the show. I really like the story. If you haven't gotten the chance to play the story yet, it's actually really good. It's kind of short, but again, they told us that from the beginning. Hey, dude, it's going to be about the average length of an episode. It's about an hour long for most people if you're not losing too much, which is about that. Honestly, I recommend if you're just getting Invincible versus for that story, just go watch somebody on YouTube. Just go watch somebody on YouTube. It's 1 hour long. But the game itself, very fun. A lot of rewards, a lot of things to do. That leaderboard, and the game is just cool. All right, getting started here. I don't know if we even need a button check. These two players have played enough games to start feeling comfortable. Swagmaster versus KloudChasers and losers quarterfinals.
Let's get it. Just
Oh.
do this real quick. Okay.
Oh my God, what a hectic way to start this off. We're using boost, dashes in, and then tags. Oh, the birthday, and then Mark able to come in and save Anissa and Conquest, his two rivals, yet he's still there fighting for them.
Come on.
Okay. Oh man, that rock. So much damage for it, and KloudChasers putting him in the corner, and then the level 1, gonna trap him in. Being forced to switch to Conquest. I wonder if we're going to see the swap strike coming up soon.
Who knows? Who knows?
Knocking him down. Conquest has the tools to stop someone like Elemental and stuff. Oh, the feint. Anissa's got her health back. Swap strike? No, Battle Beast interrupting. And then trading with Conquest, not a great way to use that meter. This is why you needed that meter. Gonna have to see more feints coming out. Oh. Oh my God, using Battle Beast Breaker to set up for more bulletproof. And that's 2. We're gonna see the 3rd? Not necessary. Anissa finishes Battle Beast. Hey, tell you for a fact, Battle Beast is okay with that.
Come on.
Ooh. We're seeing Swagmaster really try to use the built-in dodge mechanics that Anissa has. They really haven't really worked out. You're gonna have to be a bit more careful going for some of that stuff. The boost and then tagging into Invincible kind of drops it, but use the boost right again. Elemental, super low.
Make sure that's what I wrote out. I'm pretty sure we had that base price pool of just 100 and then
Going for 2 level 1s straight in a row. They weren't expecting it.
$100 price pool bonus.
Interrupting Conquest's armor. He didn't have boost meter, so it was able to be broken pretty easy. And there goes Conquest. 2 characters apiece.
You're impressive, but not enough.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 per second.
Oh, finds the opening, not able to finish it though. Bulletproof coming in to save the day, and we're gonna see if we can find this level 1. Not able to. Oh, thank goodness for Elemental. The level 3 comes out, and it does hit. I thought it wouldn't for sure. Like an Omni-Man one definitely would have, but I didn't think that one would hit. Our player's shocked. Not ready for that. We're still in the fight though. Bulletproof bringing it back, but not able to close it. I don't know. Okay, we just waited. Okay, I thought we had a controller disconnect or something. Oh my goodness, just chaos. These overhead dives really doing damage, and I'm pretty sure that means Anissa's gone. Invincible all alone. Getting hit with the assist, that might be the end. You have level 3, but you're not going to be able to use it. What an insanely close game 1 to start us out. Our boy taking a second, kind of regathering his thoughts, regathering his, mind. We changing who on whose team is changing up a bit. We're going to see the drop of Anissa and switching back to Omni-Man, back to the original team they had before. Swag Master taking off the Invincible hat. He's feeling very...
Best work. Figures it went to you.
Ain't about the costume, it's about the dude wearing.
All right. Oh, that overhead. No boost meter, so you couldn't stop it, but then again, using it. The active tag, not able to find up. He's got full boost, and Invincible coming in, doing serious damage. Conquest back in the fight. We're seeing active tags from Swag Master so much. Really putting on pressure, doing serious damage to Bulletproof, and the swap strike almost maybe kind of beneficial to him. Oh, this may be the end. KloudChasers gonna back off, let Bulletproof get out of the fight. His characters are just on cooldown, so he will be able to find something after this. Let's see if we can get the feint. No, he went for the full option, and Swag Master's gonna call it out. There's the swap strike. Bulletproof's dead. Read him his rights. He's done.
All right, now let's see what Swag Master can do with that momentum. Omni-Man with the anti-air assist. Reset to neutral. Elemental gets caught. Wow, what a preemptive anti-air there from Swag Master. Cooking in this game, too.
Guy using just the first part of special to get that tag. You didn't even need the second part. It was just there for the fun fact. The level 1 caught.
Trying to find the next opportunity here. Bust out with a reversal, but...
Went for the wrong one.
But not able to find a punish. Oh, here we go.
The first stage strike we are seeing. Swapping it out, he's going to have extra charge on that boost meter. He's going to be able to be so aggressive, but he doesn't even use it. Giving Cloud the room. Now there's that boost meter.
All right, Swag Master answering back for that game 1 loss.
You can't just do whatever you want, okay?
Elemental on her own.
Right by the next hit, some dive kicks coming through. KloudChasers going to drop the super.
Oh, since there's no character to swap to, we're getting smacked against the wall, giving room for this level 1, and then the follow-up. Conquest able to put some serious damage on him. Use the active tag just to get Conquest out of there, not let him take any damage right now. If KloudChasers can end this stock, they can get this health back. Would be super valuable. Gets pushed back through the push block. Finds it, and KloudChasers is going to get all that health back, but he is going to have to deal with Omni-Man. And you just killed his son. I don't know if that Viltrumite man's going to be a happy man. The active tag, summoning out, Conquest. 1-1. What a brutally good games we've had so far between these two players. This game 3 is going to be intense, and I do believe that this is not top 3, so it's going to be just a best of 3 and not that best of 5.
Well, I have to look and see what the other numbers look like, right?
Great. I'm trying to look up the Akihabara Twitch, and I got an ad for Invincible Versus. How peak is that? I'm getting an ad for the game I'm trying to watch, dude. I know. I'm trying to buy it. Ooh, dodging Omni-Man there, using a bit of his burst already, and now neither of them are going to be able to escape any real combos.
Oh, yeah.
Bulletproof getting us that first start. KloudChasers really got him. Oh, calling it out. Swagmaster has seen KloudChasers do a lot of those like dive kicks in. Just a matter of waiting your turn. Oh,
Let's do this.
my goodness, Swagmaster. Do you know that like one character should fight on their own for a second? KloudChasers trying to answer right back. Swagmaster going to be able to find a way to get Bulletproof back in the fight. I don't think so. Elemental's good for this zoning stuff. She finds the opening, the level 1. Bulletproof came out of his own volition. Oh, we'd see Battle Beast for sure. It might have been the wrong choice to send out Bulletproof instead of Battle Beast. Look at the damage he's taken. Conquest at full health.
41 hits for drive. That's good tomorrow. 18 for 3, Rev 16 for Rev 2.
Putting serious pressure on him. He's making it in. Finds that dive kick again. We're seeing KloudChasers follow suit. Gets swap strike. Battle Bulletproof on his own. This might be the end of him. Uses that assist just for the safety net.
You don't even know what I can do to you.
All right. Oh, thank goodness for Conquest. No one's ever said that. Battle Beast with the interrupt gives room for the level 1. KloudChasers, good decisions. Keep him off you. Invincible, throwing him into the corner, and here comes our infinite. No boost meter, though. I was wrong. Oh, we see Crumble State. No follow-up, but plenty of room to deal with that trade. Cool, Swagmaster's got 3 characters with all Crumble States. Nothing but Crumple Cake. Oh, Elemental finding that dive kick in, but sadly, it's back. The stage getting striked out. That's what I was talking about. Invincible also has that Crumple State move. We're going here, extra boost meter, able to push in, tries to go for the low. There it is. Omni-Man, you still got it as well. Boost to get back a little bit. The boost speed up charge is gone, but he still has a little bit of gauge. Swapping into Conquest. There's the heroic strike. No tag. Oh, the boost meter ending Elemental. This is game 3. This is the last chance they've got. The level 1 to start us out. You know what? I respect it.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to let her rip, and now we see the active tag able to convert a little bit. Dropping it again. Heroic strike. Actually just going to completely lose that super. So a bit of a misplay there as we now learn a very painful lesson. But there it is. Omni-Man with a DP. Active tag into Conquest just to make sure he able to convert off of it.
I thought for sure we were going to just see the 2H knocking Battle Beast down and going for the level 3. But again, Swagmaster, not a fan of the level 3. He doesn't need it. Haze Omni-Man. Congratulations to Swagmaster, 420 weed. I can't believe I just said that full tag aloud. He's moving on, and this won't be the end. Good on you, KloudChasers. You know, flowers to you very much. I liked a lot of the decision-making you went for. I think you were a little bit kind of overzealous with your decision-making. That is it. You're done. Done.
Yeah, person 2, you're done.
Respect to you, KloudChasers. I like the decisions you made at times, but again, you were a little overzealous going for things like those dive kicks, and I think that really hurt you in certain ways. It just gave too much room for Smoke. I don't even remember his tag now. I'm looking away. 420 weed. you gave him too much room in neutral, and it really came back to you. I think if you're going to keep continuing with this game, we'd love to see you. Just be a little bit careful about some of your moves that are a little bit unsafe, like those dive kicks, you know? They're great for closing that distance in, but when you're fighting somebody as skilled as Swagmaster, you can't be throwing out things that aren't that safe.
Yeah, Ravens playing. First and 2. Okay. Yeah, easy pivot.
Hey. Ask for some water.
Right, because either way, yeah, just tell me wait, because this will be. Yeah, right. All right, so we had to do a quick little pivot because Killer Instinct's Grand Finals is happening between Raven is Raw and his opponent, Slick Arrow. And that would have been our winner's final. So we're going to run the loser semis with Frost and Swagmaster first, just to keep things moving.
Yeah, can you just give me like a water, or like ask someone to get me a water? No. Those are mine now.
That's funny.
You look like Wesker. Sorry, my mouth is mad dry.
I feel that.
I normally bring my, a mini assortment bag of cough drops, but I brought like 8 bags today because I had to like prep for staying the night tomorrow. So I didn't even think about it. Now I'm regretting it.
Full of regret.
That being said, I've casted way longer blocks without anything to drink or any kind of cough drops, so I can definitely deal with this.
Hopefully I'll be able to dial in just to give you that vocal company as it is. All right, players are getting ready right now. Frost on the player 1 side, Swag on the player 2 side. This is loser semifinals. It's our last first 2 set of the evening before we move on into top 3. And again, we're going a little bit off of our usual scheduling just because Killer Instinct is trying to wrap up its grand finals. So we're going to buy time for Raven is Raw and switch Arrow to finish up their set. And then after, or Slick Arrow, not switch Arrow, Slick Arrow. Then we're able to close that out and hopefully be able to advance on. This does mean that we will hold up MK a little bit because Swagmaster does have a set in MK to play, but damned if you do, damned if you don't. We got to run the stream game over everything else, and then MK can catch up. If Frost has been my hero, my MVP tonight, eliminating conflict after conflict. So maybe he can do it again right here.
If Frost is anything, it's a TO first and foremost. That's part of why Stay Fresh exists. If I'm not wrong, I believe Swagmaster was the one who knocked Frost into losers.
I will confirm that real quick.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, they did. This is a run back. Winner's quarterfinal.
Yep.
Oh, and somebody didn't have their buttons right.
I don't know who sent Swagmaster into
Raven.
Oh,
so
that makes sense.
Yeah, so Frost lost 2-1 to Swagmaster earlier.
Yep.
And then so this will be that run back. Raven is Raw after that set defeated Swagmaster in the winner semifinal 2-0.
I think this is going to be good. I know what Frost was talking to me about, kind of warning about Swagmaster in case I ran into him, was that he is aware of how good and how consistently he really tags. Thank you so much, Digi. How much he tag assist in. And I think that would throw someone like Frost off. But now that it's in his mental stack and he's aware of his opponent, I don't think he's going to be afraid at all.
Nolan, let's play a game I like to call getting your ass kicked.
Goodness, I got that water. I was dying. All right. Running in, Noah Nissa from the start. Swagmaster's feeling confident with the Omni-Man. So much enough to put him on point.
Let me do this.
Oh my goodness, already starting us out. No boost meter to get out of this. And we're going to see the level 1 just barely hitting the active tag and the fate. He is aware. He remembers him from the first time they fought. He knows that you're aware of the counter tag. Getting some serious damage on Invincible already. Swap striking. We want to get rid of Omni-Man. We do not want him here. Mark is not ready to face his dad. Ross finding great opening on Conquest. And then swapping back to Omni-Man. He really just wants to get rid of him. He's beating up the wrong teammate. It's good to get that damage on Battle Piece, but again, he's gone.
Stop this.
Oh, using that meter. Frost is really good about that. He comes from Marvel vs. Capcom, so he's really smart at seeing that his opponent uses an assist, and then he's going to use a level 1 that can hurt his opponent like that. Really good. He's done so much damage to Swagmaster. Again, didn't opt in for the feint like earlier. I think he's trying to set up conditioning for it.
Interesting.
Not able to find that 2H, but he does find that heroic strike and goes for just a normal assist rather than attack. Getting a little bit more room, trying to play some more footsies, but that overhead again.
45.
Frost has done such a fantastic job, found so much value off of that, but not able to find the kill. Doesn't matter, he's perfectly fine doing this. He knew that Conquest had full meter too. Oh, Rocket getting interrupted, and the first birthday of the night. Or of this match, I apologize, I'm stuttering. Man, good way to deal with that, and the boost, smart for catching Battle Beast. That being said, you ain't got no boost anymore. It's gonna be dangerous. Basically, Frost's little plaything. Finds that low. This is gonna be dangerous. He's gonna find this level 1. It's gonna kill. No need for attack. That's Battle Beast. Fun fact, Battle Beast, his name is Brock. Battle Beast is his title.
Interesting.
We're having a little bit of Season 1 here. Battle Beast ready to finish off. No, fighting the birthday. This is Invincible in the blue and black suit. He's not afraid of Battle Beast anymore. Oh, maybe he should be.
Next time, I demand to fight your father. What's big?
Frost taking game 1.
And it's gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, this is the run back.
Sure you want your last words to be that dumb?
This is gonna be good. All right, here's a chance. Swagmaster had they want to change characters. It was an accidental button push. I wonder if we're gonna see the Anissa. There it is. Swagmaster has been pretty good at deciding, like, you know, having between the Omni-Man or the Anissa on their team. Really just depends on the value they're getting out of it, because Omni-Man did not do so well at the start against Allen. So it makes sense that we're gonna see Anissa.
I had a blast on your prison ship before, but once was enough.
Prison is too good for you. I will kill you where you stand.
Fascinating.
This is it. Stand ready.
Oh, and he catches him. No more boost meter left for you. You're gonna have to be careful. You might want to switch characters, but no. Happy to dodge and gets that meaty. Not meaty, I apologize. No level 1, instead wants to conserve it. You have plenty of damage on the Anissa. What we're focused on is finding that swap strike. But the breaker. Conquest saving the day, giving him plenty of room to breathe. Allen not going too aggressive. Doesn't look like they're too obsessed. Realize that you're not going to be able to finish off Anissa's health. Just kind of wants to play it back, take advantage of Invincible being out here. He's got no boost meter. This is going to be the tag after this. Is he going to feint? He does, and the call out. Getting rid of Invincible from the start. Back to Anissa. You can run, but you can't hide.
Please move.
Robot for the opening, and it does not work to dodge. He's got full boost meter. Meanwhile, Swag is out. He has no way to run. The level 3, no, instead opts for the level 1, which means we're seeing the robot tag. There it is. Not able to find the timing. I think, oh, the level 3? That had to be a misinput. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Frost has got a pretty dominant lead right now.
Strange planet.
We go. Finds that sex kick to get in there. Sex kick, I meant dive kick. There's that level 1, and then the tag. He feints. He's recognized that Swagmaster is went to try to stop all of these breaks. Of course, they're going to go for another feint. You got all 3 of your characters right now, Frost. You can basically take it easy, but that being said, don't be too comfortable now. There we go, and this might be it. No tag Therefore, no one to save you. Conquest. Alan, where were you when Conquest came to Earth? Because Frost, well, he could have. Woo, Frost!
Free my people. All right, let's see.
Frost.
Raven and
Frost, come here. Frost, come here. He's not listening to me because he never listens.
No. Come here. Rabbit, interview Frost.
I called for him like 3 times. Because you did a very important thing. You were very helpful, man. You know that? You're helping all of these conflicts. You're saying, hey, you got to go play Mortal Kombat? Fine. You're going to lose. Hey, we need you to go play Killer Instinct? You're going to lose. You're doing your job, man. I'm proud of you.
I'm just pressing buttons.
You're a good TL, man. No, man.
What? Oh.
There we go.
So, wait, a fist bump. You left me hanging.
He is terrible at shaking hands. That's the winner interview. Terrible at shaking hands. He's off to go do his thing. Frost is still not out of the bracket, so we're going to see more of them today. It's going to be good. I would love to see if they can go on to win this. Frost has been feeling very confident, talking about this game with me and everyone else in the community for quite a while now. Go check the Mile High Discord. Go check the Invincible Versus channel. I promise you, you're seeing at least a dozen messages from Frost. It's okay, I kind of do too, but not always. You know, he's a little sweetheart. How can you hate Frost? That's my Stay Fresh TO. All right. So up next, we've got some more matches. It's going to be good. I don't remember the names of who's up who. Would love to see it. Dude, he talked for 2 seconds, then he was gone. I don't know what he was doing.
What?
Y'all read the chat message too.
Shout out to G King in chat. That's Gabe. That's the homie. He loves us. What's up, Raven?
Oh, you were gonna talk to me? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, what's
I'm
up,
all
Raven?
taking a sip.
We're waiting for Raven is Raw to, you know, he's coming. I informed him. He'll be here in like 2 seconds, Colin. It's a bio break.
Yeah, he's just got his stuff he's got to do.
Yeah. He's coming. But OnlyHands is already on set. How do you like to commentate in this game, homie?
Oh, man, it's beautiful. I get to make Invincible references, and I understand the game. I like how simple the RPS system of the game works. Not to mention the decision-making between the players is really nice. I really get to see who makes who by what decisions they make.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of, like, because of the day one tournament, we're seeing a lot of, like, who's the fundies master?
Yes.
But also to a show reference, we did air the show on our monitor here.
I'm really glad we did that. I'm really glad.
Yeah, that's my idea. Let's go. That was my idea.
I think it was a great one.
Yeah, I figured instead of, like, double streaming, we have one there for that and one for context. You know what I mean?
I love the idea that you're like, wait a minute, hold on. Is that Omni-Man on that one as well?
Yeah.
And someone's like, yeah, the game's out. Come play it.
The game's out. If you're a fan of the show, the game's here.
I got to play through the story. It's about the average length of an episode. Gotta say, just more good story. Good story. Loved it.
They put a lot of writing into the story mode, you think?
It's not super long. It's not super long, but it's good.
Is it different per character, or is it just there's one story mode?
One story.
Oh, okay. I like that.
But
I like
they
that.
did set up for DLC story, which would be
I don't know if
exciting.
you guys heard the people shouting, but that's Raven is Raw. The Raven is Raw. He hates when I do that. Walking up on stage right now. We could get some player cam soon to see the man getting his controller out of his backpack. Again, big player in this exact game. Again, former KI top 8er at EVO, 2 in a row in the last 2 EVOs. He used to travel America playing Killer Instinct. So he knows these developers. He knows what type of game and RPS they want. And he has been just going through this bracket. Hasn't dropped a game yet.
That's the best part, too. It's like when you're playing something like Killer Instinct and you're coming to this game, you're seeing the value of, like, you're seeing the real DNA of Killer Instinct in the game. I'm a big
shout
fan
out to
of it.
Colo Rando on his hat. Oh, you missed it. We had a zoom in of the logo on his hat. Sorry, continue.
I lost the train of thought.
Oh no,
I
that's what
know,
you're saying
it's
with
all
Killer Instinct.
Oh, we could just really see the DNA of the game into this, but still being able to, be unique.
Yeah, we get to see the chart of the developers. You know, the what do they call it when you want to know your history, like your genetics,
Your lineage.
Yeah, we can see the lineage going on there of the developers. And it's interesting that, like, Double Helix got bought by Avatar, by Amazon after making, my favorite Strider game.
Yep.
That was dope, and then had to bail off KI. And, it's so cool that a bunch of the people who worked in that office were able to get back together, stay in contact, and start this new studio to bring us a new fighting game. So we benefit, you know what I mean?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, do you even understand how much I benefit? The guy who makes my game, Rivals of Ether 2, is also a former Double Helix KI dev.
That's crazy.
I get two of probably my favorite fighting games that have ever came out in my entire life, made by Killer Instinct devs, which is also one of my favorite fighting games.
Oh, everyone loves Killer Instinct.
Of course you do. Who doesn't love Mike Wilnett going, Ultra!
That was good. We got a good harmony there. Chat hated that. That's
of
fucked
course
up.
they do. But you know what? Every once in a while, you see that TJ combo going off, and you're like, oh, I'm ready for it.
Absolutely.
Get the crowd ready to get that roar. Oh, man.
I love TJ combo.
Fun one. I don't get to see Raven as Raw really smile much. Man's very, keeps a very chill face.
Yeah.
But he heard us, and I saw that crack smile.
Oh yeah, no. When he hears us joke and he's like, God damn it.
All right.
OnlyHands though, we're talking about a lot of Raven here because he's got a lot of history between this venue and this developer and this game. But OnlyHands still in winners. A new face that I haven't seen maybe since MK11, right?
I've never seen him.
Yeah, he's going. He's been pushing the distance, and he's already got Raven on the back foot. We are in damage. Raven with the wake-up throw, though. That's the Street Fighter 6 in him, and we have launch. We are in the air. We have a ground bounce, and Raven is taking him to the corner. Here we go. This is the Raven is Raw gameplay. You're going to see day 1 combos that will be the same as day 800 combos. Raven has figured it out already.
Oh, yeah, Raven figured it out quick. When a lot of people are doing that boost one right there towards the start with Invincible, they're going for the back level one, but not Raven. Was able to follow it up and found room for Bulletproof to get in here, doing heavy damage, the overhead, getting hit on Lucan.
Not even full combos there. No zoom-ins on the game's part or anything. Just straight up, I'm overheading you now, back into string. I'm overheading you, back into string. OnlyHands is trying to keep him out here. We got a lot of projectiles. We're probably baiting a little time here now that Raven has such a commanding lead. Hope he makes a mistake, and he did. Raven is in the air. OnlyHands got the combo going.
And the active tag calling it out with the feint. We're doing some serious damage now. You're in the wall corner. Not going to be able to find the low, but you are going to be able to get a chance to.
It might have said impressive there, but Raven's still in that corner. Ooh, maybe not. We're seeing a tag. Beast Blast. Battle Beast is out. Beast Blast. What Ben 10 villain is that? You know
that sounds like a Gogurt ad.
New Gogurt Beast Blast.
Oh, the 3 into the level 3. Not even necessary. Raven, were you aware? You could have probably just killed him with a level 1, but he did not want to deal with any more robots. Consider this mercy.
The risk assessment was I wanted this character off my screen.
Absolutely.
Bring out, is that Elemental?
No, duplicate.
Duplicate, I'm stupid, I don't know the show.
It's all good, you're learning. That's the best part. We all get to learn. Bring some cross in. There's the under. He's smacking him around.
Another ground bounce.
Recognizing you have to do that there, otherwise he's just going to be able to get a third boost and then a level 1.
Absolutely. He's saying, I need to stay out of the corner. I'm going to spend this resource just to push you out just a little bit. He's got the low. Oh, but we're out already. Raven with the side switch. That's interesting. He is further from the corner now, but he is going to use some meter. He misses the combo.
That's when we definitely needed the level 1, because the level 1 would have gotten that hit, but it might not have killed, so I understand going for the level 3 there.
And he is such a commanding lead, he probably doesn't mind losing that resource, but man, that lead is shrinking as OnlyHands takes it a little further, just a little more damage every time.
Really smart decision to have to call out Lucan. Your opponent, Raven, knew you had to do the tag swap.
Absolutely.
So you could get Duplicate to get some health back. But that's also why he went for the feint. Oh, the overhead. Going for those lows. OnlyHands has been going for a lot of those lows. I think Raven is starting to adapt.
Raven's starting to adapt, but OnlyHands is still in a good spot. This is not over yet. Raven's got Oki. He's got that throw. Going for the active tag to get the kill.
We said that's not it, and then immediately that was the end of Lucan.
Yeah, he heard me. Nah, he heard me, and he's went, watch me prove this wrong.
That was, Space Racer was somewhere in the background ready with that shot. If you know, you know. Man, Invincible able to get all this health back in the meantime. OnlyHands is in a bad position. He can do Duplicate stuff of losing health and getting down to the partial bits, because once he gets this kill, he gets all that health back anyways.
All right, we're down to one character in 17 seconds. So if OnlyHands can delay and stall, we can see a sudden death.
He also has 4 meter right now, so being able to find this level 3
but the throw
is gonna be good.
We get a nice wave dash T-bag. It doesn't matter. You are launched, ground bound. 13 seconds on the clock. Nice air guard from Raven.
Oh, there's the level 3. It's gonna hit. And then afterwards, we're still gonna have 2 meter. The follow-up's gonna be what's most important here. How are you gonna find it?
Again, look at the time. We got 10 seconds.
Oh, I didn't know it would kill. He did do it out of his
OnlyHands.
So there was no DK.
OnlyHands. OnlyHands looking behind him because he hears me yelling his name. No, it's the commentary who's cheering your name, boy. That was a good kill. Neither of us thought that was going through.
No, me neither. I mean, it was shocking. Not to mention, that's the first game anyone's taken off of Raven today.
That is the first game anyone took off Raven today.
And if it keeps that merit going, this might be sending Raven to loser side. Would be an absolutely shocker.
They're in first to 3 right now, so somebody might want to remind them after this match that it is first to 3, because I did not when we got them on stage. That is a message for the stream runner. I know he heard me, does not need to thumbs up me. Yeah, he gave me the little wiggle. He knows what he's doing. Ooh, look at that block string, though. We're in full punish.
Looking for that overhead, not necessary, because Invincible finds it for us. That's that level 1 coming up. There it is. Serious damage. Lucan's gonna be having to deal with this tag. No tag, instead opts in to hold off.
Ooh, he misses the jab, though. Raven does not immediately punish. Or, I'm sorry, OnlyHands does not immediately punish.
Good floating over him. Puts a lot of pressure because Lucan has that consistent overhead heavy, really threatening. Not to mention he can just boost straight down and go for a low. So it's a dangerous mix-up. You don't want him floating anywhere near you.
Good block and keeping out the string, but the overhead connects, and we are in full combo after that ground bounce.
Breaking the spine, one of Lucan's favorites.
Dude, I wish I could do all that after I broke my spine. Are you kidding me? I'm not fucking DP. I'm not going into work. I got comp coming in, but he switches. Is that character's name a Robot, just straight up?
Yes, it is.
It's just Robot, okay.
I know.
It's not Robot, it's not Robber, it's Robot.
Technically, the whole thing is that he tried to pretend that he wasn't a human being. Because that's a human being in that suit there.
That's a little funny. I like that.
He did try to hide it as if he was just artificial.
What a poker move, just going, I have a royal flush. But you do, actually. You know?
He does do it in the series, too, eventually kind of whipping out that. That being said, Bulletproof on the Guardian's Globe. He knows that Robot's in there. He's not afraid to chase him down. Battle Beast gonna be able to find this.
Another wall bounce.
One more boost, not necessary. He goes for the level 1, saves the boost meter, and gets rid of Robot.
He heard our commentary. He was like, oh, I can just use level 1? All right. Thanks for letting us know ahead of time, you know? Ooh. We're seeing the dash-ins. We're seeing, what is this stare down? We're seeing some awkward flight, calling in the assist and some pressing lights.
That's what I'm talking about. Lucan has such a menacing, threatening force when he does kind of fly into you. Finds the command grab.
I was going to say, is that a command grab? Because that was some Yokozuna-ass squishy. But it doesn't matter as he is in the air and we are getting hit by the super.
Hey, if you are drunk and you can't drive home, don't you worry. Bulletproof called you a ride. Boom! OnlyHands down to only duplicate. Still has the level 3 though, which we saw gave OnlyHands so much merit, but you do have to deal with 3 characters.
The last time we said Raven had a commanding lead, OnlyHands was able to pull it out. We have 25 seconds on the clock until sudden death. Can OnlyHands stall out Raven, making this life lead nothing? And we're in the air. We're going. We're seeing the wall.
He does have that. Oh, he used a little bit of boost. Raven is not able to break out of this anymore. OnlyHands can use the level 1. He uses the install. Not the right call.
He drops, and we see OnlyHands getting the same damage he just gave out. If you can't dish it, you cannot give it, and he cannot take it. That is a match point for Raven is Raw.
That was a really good chance. OnlyHands had the opportunity to get the counter, but just did not get the timing correct, and because of that, they couldn't have made it back. I love how he had to ask too.
I love that they had to ask when it's 1-1.
You have no idea how strong I am now.
Okay, all right.
Raven wants to know how much of his hand can he show.
That's fair, that's fair.
That's the best part about seeing someone like Raven. We know he's got at least like 2 or 3 more tricks under his sleeve that he has not shown off at all today. Ooh, finds the overhead with Mark. Not able to find much damage though.
He gets the combo on the assist, taking down a little bit of resource from OnlyHands, making that tag just a little bit less safe. But ooh, we're in the air now.
Fun fact for those who don't know, that assist from Battle Beast was an overhead. That's why he was in the middle of the lights, switched down to the low, medium, so that he put him in an it's
completely unblockable state.
Unblockable. Nothing you could do about it. Speaking about nothing you could do about it.
That stomp Oki, that was sick actually. What a play to be plus. He went for those frames and he got them. Collected.
Interesting.
We're seeing that wave dash from Duplicate. Duplicate.
Thank you. Duplicate.
Sorry, there was a guy in front of me.
Somebody needs to make that art, because that would look adorable.
Duplicate, but as a cat?
Yeah. Isn't that like that purplish color? It could be like one of those cats that are hairless.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Get on it, chat. Get on it, chat. If somebody finishes that before Grand Finals, we'll put it up on stream. Guarantee you.
Oh, and the active tag doesn't go for the feint. Realize we haven't seen too much active tags recently, so maybe it's not in the mental stack. But
but the low connects, and that's OnlyHands getting the air. We're going for corner combo. We're trying to see if we can get wall. We're spending resources to get that kill. We're in the wall. We are seeing OnlyHands. Oh, but Raven's out. In a weird situation, he's out. Like, delayed out.
I thought we were going to see Swap Strike for sure, but instead we opt in for the level 1. Oh, here comes boost 1, boost 2, boost 3. No, instead opts in for the level 1. Here comes the tag from Battle Beast.
Developers of this game, if you're watching, 1, why didn't you respond to my email? That's fucked up. Second, and way more importantly, supers need to look more like supers. I had no idea if that was a special or a super. Add some flash.
Oh, you want flash?
I want more flash.
You're gonna see
KI turns the screen black when somebody uses super.
I'm with you.
I would never, as a commentator, not know if somebody used a super in KI.
That is true. It is very clear. Like, hey, by the way, that's a super dude.
Right.
Like, no.
The background leaves the stage. We animate less things in order to emphasize.
Oh, man. Using level 1, and then the
what a wake-up super!
That's it. You're dead.
That's a kill. Maybe?
No,
yeah,
100%, yeah.
100%.
Mercy.
All right, as we
get a little taste.
As we mentioned, now that we are in top 3, top 4, Colin's gonna give me a number in a second. 3, it is first to 3 now instead of the first to 2 we've seen all day. So Raven has to keep this lead for one more match. We are not seeing OnlyHands go to character select. We are seeing him just mash that rematch button. His time to think is the character intros.
I mean, have you seen him play? I don't think he needs to change character. He needs to change some decision making, but it's hard when you find someone like Raven right now.
Right, Raven has figured out how to go full aggressive, which is not a side of Raven we see. Look at that overhead. We are in the air, wall bounce, ground bounce. I'm just gonna start saying something and bounce.
Again, saving this meter and then the active tag.
Fascinating.
What's the worst part? OnlyHands used too much boost and was trapped in that, forced to have to wait the cutscene out.
OnlyHands low on resources. Raven not much higher though.
Using the push block, that's a shame because you're not going to be able to get out now. Bulletproof goes for the tag.
That's a kill. We got a character down. He didn't explode into pork chops though. Is that only with Super?
I have no idea what you referenced.
He explodes into make meat chunks. I called it pork chops because Castlevania, when you break the wall, they have like the meat on the bone. So it's pork chops.
I like that. I'll have to use that.
Let me do this.
Listen, if day one, you got to get those memes in early, right?
I'm not going to lie. The memes are going to be calling it spaghetti. When you watch the show, you'll know why.
Okay.
Poor Invincible.
All I'm saying is that if somebody at a major ends up saying he exploded into pork chops, we knew where that came from. It came from Colorado FGC.
Exactly.
The first mile-high burst and Stay Fresh cooperative event, mind you.
Very good event to do it for because, you know, a lot of these characters, that's what they do. They eventually start working together.
I do notice my logo isn't in the BRB, but we're going to have to accept that.
Oh, my goodness.
Colin's signifying to me he's got it, and I know he's got it already. I was just, you know, I didn't notice it until literally winners finals.
Interesting.
Well, these are the sets you're going to want at winners finals, losers
That's
finals,
true.
and grands. Bulletproof finishing off Duplicate.
Oh.
Only down to Robot.
OnlyHands in a really bad situation.
That being said, he is playing the #1 zoner character against 3 characters that aren't have any real projectiles.
But look at the time. He's got 50 seconds left.
Yeah, no
he
real
cannot bait this out for sudden death. He needs to win neutral at least 6 times. And we're seeing him pressing with that meter to keep the zoning, trying to keep Raven away. And Raven's going full grind, but we got the punish.
Good block on the overhead, and now we're getting the vehicle we never get to see. I don't even know what to call it because Robot never gives it a name. Oh, using rockets. If you're not going to approach battle, you're going to have to suffer.
He's got those block strings. He's already killed 15 seconds. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am going to see sudden death.
Ooh, good push block.
He is playing such a solid neutral, keeping him away with the zoning, spending a little more meter. It doesn't matter about the hits he needs. He needs to get in neutral, and Battle Beast is in. Battle Beast is out of in the air. We got a wall bounce.
We're not going to see the boost to get the wall bounce, but now we will. Here it is, the down into the boost, into boost. One more time.
What's he going to do with that max meter, Raven?
Nothing. Apparently, he's going to go for level 1 and go for the tag.
Ooh! Oh, the conversion's missed, though. Robot is out of the corner. He launches.
He's got level 3, too. You got to have to be careful here. There's no room for it. Raven is raw. Moving on to grand
Raven
finals.
is fucking raw, though. Like, what a match.
Still flowers very much to OnlyHands, who was the first person to take a game off of Raven today and is now in losers fighting against our man who's been making a solid run for losers. Stay Fresh's very own Frost.
The Frost, the former Stay Fresh head, the organizer of it all, the one who gave it to me and has been here ever since. We love a good Frost.
I don't know if I've ever told you, Frost the reason, scouted me and a random day at Akihabara, brought me in for photography, got me in for commentary. That man, he's done so much.
That man does a lot for individuals in this community. He always tries to figure out how you can help his event, and in a good way. Like, that's not you're a tool, that's a, hey, I see your talent, and I want
see your value.
Yeah. I want to value you. I want to give you a spot to shine on it.
He's really good about that, too. I'll see him whenever at the Stay Freshers, especially early on, where people would come up and they'd talk to him and they'd be able to have full conversations. Frost is able to talk to every single one of them. No one at Stay Fresh is a stranger to him.
Dude, let's
and
go.
that's
I see
why
like
he's so
4
good.
people literally watching the show right now. Let's go.
Yeah. They're watching the show and they're watching the other show. Let's give them a show.
That's true. It's a good cool down between character picks, you know what I mean?
Oh, man. That's the best part, too.
Hey, Colin, is this for 3rd place?
Yes, it is. It's loser finals.
Thank you. Also, if you need an asset, it's in that Stay Fresh FADC folder.
Do I even want to know the story behind that metal arm?
A misguided creature defied me. They learned their
Ooh,
lesson.
that sucks. All right. Put it on the match scene.
Fascinating.
Put our logos on the match scene to play in a slideshow.
Smart.
That way, we advertise the boys at Bolu. We advertise, you know, try Calamity and Aki. And then during the match, you see that this was a collaborative effort. And that should be way easier because you can pull it from the FADC Stay Fresh scene and just import it into the match gameplay.
My goodness.
Sorry, we all live on OBS. We know each other's OBS so well.
We have the tags wrong. I understand that Mangaka's doing a lot. It is OnlyHands on the...
Yeah. It's not Raven on the left. It's, you just forgot to hit save. Exactly. I knew he'd already typed that out.
OnlyHands on the right side playing as Conquest, and yeah, there we go. Tags are correct. Man, was able to take a stock so fast from Frost, but Frost fighting right back, not in the mood to deal with Conquest.
I'll say it, it's exciting to see Frost good at a fighting game again.
Oh,
Frost is an old Xrd player and Marvel 3 player from our community, and he hasn't grinded a game quite like this in a while. We haven't seen him in a losers finals.
We know that Frost is very much interested in going all in on Marvel Tokon. That's part of why he stepped back as a TO to focus on that. And so in the meantime, having a game to keep his hands warm, he's happy to do some Invincible.
And it's another team fighter, right? So
exactly.
His brain is going to be just living the word assist. Look at that trade!
DBZ Fighters!
We got the double knockdown right away.
First real mirror we're starting to see tonight. There hasn't been many of those. I mean, it's not a full mirror team, but you know.
Yeah.
First symbol characters. There's a pretty big roster, surprisingly.
Absolutely.
Not to mention DLC coming out soon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the feint. Frost going to be able to go ahead and get rid of Robot. Let's see, not smacking against the wall, but instead goes for the grab. Fun fact, you cannot follow up on tag after that. So we'll see if OnlyHands knows that knowledge check.
May I?
Ooh, getting in there, getting the birthday, something that's been happening to Frost quite a bit today, and goes for the level 3. It's gonna hit the level 3 of Dua, gonna do so much damage to Battle Beast. Won't kill him, but it's gonna put him in a very uncomfortable situation. Speaking of which, didn't matter at all. Frost found an opening, he's right back in the fight. And
can I just say what a good commentator Raven is real quick?
Oh,
I'm gonna give my boy a little shout out. He saw that I couldn't pick up because I was adding someone on my phone real quick. And he knew that was TO business. He knew that I was busy. So he immediately is like, oh, I gotta pick up for myself. He's got it.
I did that with Mangaka too. You were coming up there talking to him, and I was like, all right, anything, just make some noise, talk about it. So, you know, I learned
it's way harder to commentate solo. Like,
it really is.
I am such a, I think I'm a good 7 out of 10 caster when I'm with somebody, and when I'm on my own, I am a 2 out of 10. I give you guys the what's up guys this digi. I'm like, oh, that's plus, that's cool. Like, I don't know. If I'm not going off of somebody else's energy, I just skid marks out. Like, there's nothing.
It's hard. I've commentated a lot of my own tournaments just myself alone. Help me practice.
I don't care to repeat your
Frost?
Frost, yeah.
Yeah, it was Frost, right?
I was distracted. I lost track. I like the slideshow, by the way. Anyways. To focus
Ooh,
on.
He did it, and he got the Tri-Calamity logo, dude. That's sick. Dude, I love Colin. I gave him, like, frankly, it was mean of me to ask, but he did it. It's within Frost's match. He got that nice little advertisement slideshow going. I love this man. He could handle any task.
Yes.
If you asked Colin to find you the Holy Grail filled with an alcohol brewed in 1646 specifically, he'd get it done.
I can tell Digi's a little bit drunk because he's just sitting here complimenting Colin and I.
I am not drunk. I just love my homies.
Oh,
dude, I wish I was drunk. I don't get drunk anymore. It sucks.
Wow,
I just love my friends. I'm just so genuine about loving my friends.
Good TO stuff. Oh, good swap strike. Getting rid of Lucan. No more.
I like the transparency you just added. That's way better. But yeah, we got Frost with a huge lead here, commanding.
This would be fantastic. I mean, honestly, flowers to both these players, regardless of what happens. But OnlyHands coming up from the a little bit of a break, getting third. Frost, a TO, formally going down to the player route, making it up to top 2. And Raven and Ross sitting in Grant, the KI legend of this scene. This is just, I mean, I can't blame y'all if you're saying we're writing scripts. I can't blame y'all.
OnlyHands with only really a 3-second break. Frost has been going between games, going between people, and he's still warmed up. His hands are still solid. That counter, though.
Yeah. If you do that just before the level 1, it'll pretty much stop it guaranteed. If you do it after, you're just going to get stumped. And I think OnlyHands has seen Frost do it enough to recognize Kate's going to die if I don't. But
yeah. OnlyHands needs to get to that character select screen, I think. He is still trying to play like he's fighting Raven, and Frost is a very different player than Raven is Raw.
I think it's just that OnlyHands probably just doesn't have enough characters on his wheelhouse to really mix it up against someone like Frost.
Now, I wanna give Frost a little bit of commendation here.
Yeah.
I was at the Monday Casual.
Yeah, you were. I saw you.
And he took some sets on Raven is Raw.
Yes, he did.
That's going to be a good grand finals if we can get Frost in there.
Oh, man, it's going to be gorgeous. And I promise you, okay, they were just trying to, I promise you, I'm going to pop off if my boy wins that.
If Frost wins, we do have to, like,
we are going to carry him on our shoulders.
I can't lift him on our shoulders. Dude, he's like 300. I don't lift that shit.
If anyone weighs less than 170, I can curl you.
Colin looked at me with the most indignant shrug. He was like, bro, why are you calling him fat? That's crazy. That's crazy. Like,
I think he made a similar bit about liking Alan for that similar thing.
Yeah!
Big-bodied characters.
Dude, I could lift TC at Winter Showdown. I don't think I could lift Frost. I'm in PT for my back. I'm not picking his ass up.
I'll carry you, Frost. Don't you worry. You carried me through a great game to watch. I'm going to carry you.
What a fucking segue. Dude, I could have rode in that segue for like 3 hours. What a charge on that. The OnlyHands might not want us to see our dream. He is pushing him in that corner.
I know, finding these overheads, doing so much damage, and he's going to possibly get rid of Alan the Alien. No room for the coalition planet.
That is a lead character for Frost. That's a very scary situation for Frost.
That being said, Frost does love Battle Beast, and I'm not too worried. Ooh. Oh, wait, the rocket.
We got some bias? We're cooking some bias? Ooh, what a break. We keep him in the corner. Luke gets out, though. Dude, it's right after I say something happened that someone does the immediate opposite thing.
OnlyHands said, you think my team can't do it? Let me show you real quick. And now Frost is like, you took out Alan? How dare you? Wrong.
We're seeing some combos, though. We're seeing some freestyle. Oh, he dropped.
No.
That's a big drop.
Oh, the rockets.
Oh, and the bait.
And calling out rockets just a little bit too early.
He figured out Frost's play style of if I wake up, no, I didn't.
That's a crazy good one. Oh, finds the charge low.
Bitch, I was up the whole time. That's what Frost says.
Yeah, you're going to have to switch, but it doesn't mean Frost can't find this opening. Smart choice to switch to a robot, though, to play more of a zoning style, get Luke in as much health as he possibly can. And from this point, doesn't even matter. You're not going to want to focus on that swap strike. You're going to want to focus on getting rid of Robot.
Absolutely. And a commanding lead from OnlyHands, using Robot to kill Battle Beast. Frost now with one character. It's Robot v. Is this going to be boring?
Yeah.
Are we about to see some zone?
I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to be kind of boring.
All right, fellas, I don't need to see Ed Mears in another game. We could swap to commercial real quick.
This stream is brought to you in part by Gerber Products. When you're not sure what to feed your baby, we aren't either.
I am not sponsored. We have a lot of sponsors I could have listed. We didn't have to make one up.
I honestly was going to do Waffle Bear, but then I realized, I was like, I don't know if Waffle Bear is technically sponsoring.
Waffle Bear sponsors the existence of Stay Fresh, so we can shout them out. You know what? It's May 1st, and their sale just ended, but you know what? You should still shout out some Waffle Bear soap. I have their air freshener in my car, bought it for $7. And I want you to know, every time I open my car, it smells like blueberry muffins.
I'm not going to lie to you. I got the spray, hot cocoa, spray it once, instantly the room is immediately giving me good comfort.
Absolutely. Frost down, his first loss in quite a while. In this set, he has not gone down a round, I think. Dude, that's fucking funny. What the fuck?
You call a joke on Unopa? No wonder we killed your kind.
Not gonna lie, he got me really fucking good.
Mile High Burst, Stay Fresh, and Akihabara Arcade are not sponsored by Gerber. That was just a meme, and I apologize for any sort of incendiary action. Please do not sue us.
Invincible Versus is now realizing why they did not email us back. They're like, this is why. They're just gonna send us that clip back.
Gerber, though, if you're watching Gerber somehow.
Hey, some of these people are parents. Help us out.
Yeah, we got some parents here. Like Gerber, like if you wanna sponsor an actual Akihabara Stay Fresh or Mile High Burst event, we'll take care of you.
Oh, goodness.
I can't fucking breathe.
Oh, the spark damage. Oh, again. Luke is a big fan of it. He's going up, knocking him back down.
Colin looks so proud of that joke.
It was a good one. It was a very good one.
It was a very good one, but this is also a good combo. Speaking of segues, we are seeing Frost on the back foot, trying to switch to Battle Beast, trying to keep Duplicate out. What are we gonna do though? What are we gonna do? We can't jump forever, Frost. You gotta do damage, and that's what happens when you try to play preventative offense.
Yeah, you waited too long on the break, and now you're gonna have to deal with this full thing with no boost meter.
Great news though, OnlyHands put himself in the corner, so we are seeing some damage on Frost end. Pick it back up. We are back in here.
Level three. He goes for the level 1, you idiot.
He misses it.
I love you, Frost, but the wrong choice.
What?
Level 3 would have hit, and it would have killed. Duplicate would have been out, and you would have been up a stock lead. That being said, finding the
He's
opening.
not gonna watch this VOD. What do you want to say about him?
Frost, I love you very dearly.
No, what do you want to say about him that he's not gonna hear?
I cannot forgive your actions.
He knows how I feel. I shit talk him right to his face in the middle of our game the entire
It's really
time.
hard to shit talk somebody on stream when they lent you a PS5. Ooh, we got the lows though. We're going for Fast Splash, but we got the raise.
Trying to play a little extemporaneous, and you're going to make that mistake, giving so much room to Frost. He's pushing in now. You're almost going to be at a bad spot. Again, going for it. He's got to be careful. If he keeps doing that, it's going to be caught on.
Oh, the splash! Frog splash into lift. We're going down then up.
Let's get serious.
Oh,
He's
it's
gonna
not
drop
going to hit.
though. You know what? That's okay. Frost dropped earlier, but he picks it right back up.
Oh, Battle Beast.
You know what? That's not a drop. That's like when you almost drop something and you catch it really impressively.
Yeah. Last hit, Spider-Man.
Yeah, like your keys were fumbled out of your hand, but you got it. It's fine.
You hit the Spider-Man, caught it with the lunge.
Yeah.
Oh, again, that splash. Could have seriously got yourself hurt there, OnlyHands. You're gonna have to be careful. Good boost to get in close, Frost, but the swap strike's gonna give us a zoner ditto.
Oh, damage! We got damage on the partner. That is gonna affect some health that we're gonna get back. This gives Frost a life lead.
Swap strike.
Frost just needs to keep it for 23 seconds, keeping him in the air. Dude, I keep calling out time like it's gonna matter, and it's not mattered yet, but I want it to matter.
This one's gonna matter. It's gonna matter.
You think it's gonna matter?
Yeah, because Frost had 2 opportunities to use level 3 and chose not to. He's given us enough time to stall for it. Oh, OnlyHands.
OnlyHands
that
with
was
the drop,
really
which
bad.
puts us back at look at the
Really
time.
bad. There's level 3. It's gonna
look at
kill.
the time.
Stop being. You have those here,
Does
right?
he just say stop being such a douchebag?
Yes.
I feel offended, which might mean I self-reported.
Your actions.
OnlyHands losing that little bit of partial health. He's going to try to play the stalling game because there's 11 seconds left on the clock. But no matter how well you play it, it's not going to be enough.
He's got a big combo going with 8 seconds. Oh, never mind.
I told you.
Decapitated.
Hey,
and that puts Frost against Raven is Raw. Let's pay OnlyHands. Woo!
Would you mind? Would you also mind when you get a chance?
I don't know if I can.
If you could just ask somebody in the crowd. Thank you.
I'll go to the water fountain.
Yeah, that'll work perfect. Hi, Des. All my friends are in the background cheering on our other friend. Frost! Use your level 3, I'm begging you! The first time, the first stop. You have to think of holding boost before you do the other two. You play motion. You play motion inputs. Oh, well then I weird. Okay. I know for me the big problem has been people are like trying to push multiple buttons, like pushing boost and like special at the same time, or boost and then dash at the same time. That doesn't work that way. That's not, if you're on standard controls and you are not doing motion inputs, please really listen to me. I am trying to save your life. You need to press and hold boost and then push the other button. You need to have like almost had it down. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Yes.
Sorry for the spill.
Oh,
Are those like expensive jeans?
No. You see me wear these all the time here.
I don't know.
These are my hockey jeans at this point. These are my hockey jeans. That's why all my belts got holes in the belts.
What's up, guys? This is nice shoes.
I know, they are Mewtwo shoes. There's Pokemon
Oh, that's
on
cute. Did you hear? Did you hear the news?
them. What's the news?
All right. I'm gonna shed some news for the stream. So Akihabara is a host of shmup events, fighting game events. We got a lot of events here. Rhythm games are a big thing. What about Pokemon?
You're gonna tell them? You're gonna tell them about it?
Pokemon VGC is starting in June at Akihabara Arcade. We're gonna do a non-sanctioned event first. Give the venue some love, and then if we get approved for our venue, Pokemon VGC is gonna be here on the second or third Saturday of every month.
I'm gonna do my due diligence. There's a few people out there just like me who need me to say this, so I'm gonna say this. Digi, my sweet, darling Digi,
Yes.
my wonderful TO.
Yes, hello.
When you get the chance, I am begging you, do not forget about our TCG players. Do not forget the TCG players.
So I can't announce when TCG is gonna happen, but if you're listening, TCG is in the carts. It has a launch date. I just can't announce it yet. TCG will be at Akihabara at some point.
Y'all gonna fight the
Dude.
Snorlax. Snorlax stall deck. You are gonna fight my Snorlax stall deck, and you are not gonna like me. If you come to the Pokemon TCG events here, get ready to not like me.
Frost, hold, wait.
Me when I'm at a stoplight, pushing the button a lot.
For real. No, TCG's coming. We got VGC first because the venue's already built for that.
Yes.
There's gonna be some good shit for TCG soon. I can't announce it yet because I don't have a date. I also can't announce why we can't announce it. So we know it's coming. We know it's loved, but not yet. Colin, we're gonna need you to give them a thumbs up because I told them to wait for your call.
So, while I have the time to set up for this, let me say my piece real quick. We've got Raven is Raw coming from Killer Instinct, a game that's also such heavily DNA'd into this game.
But
in
Frost,
Winners
coming
Finals.
from Marvel versus
Exactly.
Capcom, the DNA of a tag fighter, the DNA of a tag fighter.
What every good tag fighter in the world is based on.
Any tag fighter since 2013 is based on the game he knows how to play.
And if it's not based on that, congratulations. You've made a bad tag fighter.
Absolutely.
Let's get ready for Grand Finals. Losers Frost coming out. He's going to have to win 2 sets against Raven is Raw, a player who's only dropped 1 game today holistically. I don't know if Frost's going to be able to do it, but if there's anyone who can, it's our wonderful Stay Fresh Frost.
Oh, but what an anti-air.
Fantastic. The heroic strike and the tag.
Now, if we're being predictive right now, I think Raven has Frost on the fundies. Frost likes to jump.
Yes.
Frost likes to wake up. And is he going to be able to cage those habits in order to call out Raven? And right now he's not, as we see a character is almost down.
The overhead?
Invincible. Oh, the low failed though.
No.
He's
There
not
it
out,
is.
and there it is.
Listen, the important thing that we're going to have to deal with is that Frost is a super good player, super good at using his resources, and Raven is an extremely good player. I think the reason that Frost can maybe take a game and maybe take a set is because of how good he is, but the problem is Raven is too good of a player to not recognize the patterns that Frost is going to set up for.
Absolutely. Frost needs to fight his own demons first. Now, I'm going to call it out for the commentary. Sounds like you're a little biased in favor of wanting Frost to win.
I want Frost to win, 110%.
All right,
no doubt about it in my mind.
We're gonna make this even. I'm gonna be biased towards Raven.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm biased for Frost, but Frost will not win this set.
Oh!
That's the harsh truth.
Damn!
To admit the facts that there's no way.
He's got a commanding amount of damage now, though, trying to bring back.
Oh!
Oh, but Raven's out.
This is why I think Frost is going to take game 1, game 2, and stuff like that. Maybe even take the first set, because he's able to get these tags that Raven has not adapted to.
Okay.
He does not know that stuff. But I promise you, eventually, Raven's going to get his fingers on the buttons, ready to react.
We're good at gentlemen's without actually handshake that I'm gonna be biased commentary towards Raven.
All right,
you cover the Frost.
I'll cover Frost. Man, all right, there we go. Allen trying to get a little bit of pressure in, not gonna really phase him out.
But Raven, unaffected by a projectile, just taking the damage, says, I don't care. You can try to zone me. I'm gonna walk up to you, and there I am.
Doesn't get tagged, just does the assist. Seems to be working out in his favor. He does want to keep playing the robot, keep Battle Beast at a distance. Battle Beast kind of struggles with the distance. Even when he's blink dashing, he just can't really get up there that fast.
But Raven says, I don't care if you want to zone me out. I don't care about the time. I'm going to do big, heavy, killer instinct style damage. I am going to shadow move you. I am going to spend those bars.
Oh, boy. He's got 3 boosts. He can break out if he doesn't want to be here. He waits too long and breaks out right as the combo's already done. Goes for the raw level 3. It's not going to hit. It would have killed. It would have killed. It would have 110% killed.
Raven isn't a matcher. Raven is the most patient player in Colorado. Why would you expect him to mash?
I told you this is Frost. I love him, but he's not gonna win. No hate. It's
not
just
unless
a
he
fact.
adjusts to his, again, he's got to fight his own demons, his own habits to get into Raven's head out of his own.
Oh man, no one, even though you have 2 meter, it's not gonna be able to be broken. Not to mention, Raven's got the level 3. 2 good setups. Okay,
the dive kick. Missed. It was a bad miss.
They're just playing a little footsies.
You're right. Anyway, Frost
This is
alive.
crazy. Frost gets his health back for that. He might actually be able to take this to time.
We
and if
got
he takes this to
19
time,
seconds.
he has very little going for him right now.
Battle Beast, it's really hard for him to get in, but he's in.
Oh, the heroic
wow.
strike. Oh, you found it? That's the end. Here comes the boost. No, he doesn't follow up. And the heroic strike, he's back in. Frost still fighting. He should have been out. I don't know why Raven stopped. Oh my God, the dive kick. Here comes the boost. There it is, that's the first boost. And Raven finds it. Frost grasping at straws, but you know what? At a certain extent, you get that close to it, it's kind of sick. It's kind of sick. I still believe in you in my heart, Frost. I really do, man. But you're gonna have to change up. You're gonna have to start respecting Raven, and you're gonna have to be safer on shield.
All right, you wanna know what I'm gonna do for Frost? I'm gonna do him a favor, and he's not gonna see it as a favor. I'm gonna, after he loses this match, because that's happening, I'm gonna run up to him and tell him character select. That boy needs to.
This is his only team. There's a reason
no.
why.
We're not changing characters. That boy needs a break. He needs to take in advance what Raven is doing to him, and specifically to him. Raven is dominant right now for a grand final match.
Oh. Calling out Allen right there. This is probably going to be the end. He has no boost to interrupt. Oh, he finds the cross. That's it. Frost back in there. Raven not able to stop that tag. He hasn't seen a tag in a second. Frost was down to 1 character. It's a little less in his mental stack right now. Rockets, serious damage, but Raven does exactly what you need to do when you're dealing with a robot. Close in the distance. Active tag, but Frost is ready for it.
Yes. Ooh!
A bit of hopes and dreams in that tag. A bit of dreaming.
Hopes and dreams win tournaments, Raven.
Hey, that is true. That is true.
By the way, I didn't know until I could only see Colin by his shirt, but shout out to Trivium. Shout out to the band Trivium. Great metal band. Colin is from my age of music. He's doing something, and I think I know what he's doing. Fuck off if you're doing it.
Interesting.
It's weird that I could only interact with Colin by his hands, but I know what he's doing during this grand final set at Akihabara Arcade. We are airborne. Frost, again, taking big damage.
Oh, good wall bounce. Tries to go for the level 1, but there's too much distance. You're not going to be able to find it. But closing this distance right now, I'm losing track of who's battle and who's beats. That's the level 1.
Color, aren't they?
Yeah, but like, you're not supposed to say that anymore. You get in trouble.
You misuse your own strength.
I'm sorry. It was right there. I don't support any kind of discriminating against
Fucking
people.
lost my sunglasses in that laugh. Oh, they're right there. Okay, they didn't fling off my head. Dude, I don't want to laugh into the headset because I have a very unique laugh, and my God, I flung that shit down on the floor so fast.
Raven is raw with all 3 characters and the level 3. This is dangerous. Frost is somehow finding the opening and the level 1 with the happy birthday.
He needs that damage, though. That was exactly the situation he was hoping for. And he's getting it now again.
A little bit of health coming back, and he's at level 3. He'll be able to take Battle Beast down, who is down a little bit of health right now. He loses all of that. This is going to be
But can he get in on the most patient Raven is raw?
Stop this.
Tournament Raven and Casuals Raven are different people, and Raven is a very patient player.
The swap to Bulletproof. He doesn't want to deal with it, but Frost willing to use a bit of meter. He's got that boost, so keep that in mind, Frost. Don't be too aggressive. The level 3 wins. No! He blocked!
Come on, you bucket of bolts.
Okay.
Okay, we're still in this. Frost is still fighting. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was 100% sure that hit. My God, no more tags, no more nothing. We're gonna keep fighting it out. 20 seconds left on the clock. Frost can try to time him out, but it's not gonna be the smart decision right now. Heroic strike. He's allowed until his last boost meter. Raven, being patient, finding the time, waiting to go in. He gets Heroic Strike for the 2nd time. Frost is so good at using that. The level 1, again, he's stalling it down to the last 9 seconds. Frost might be able to take this game, too, to sudden death. The Heroic Strike. 2! Another Heroic Strike. That hit the ground.
No, it doesn't matter. We're fucking sudden death. Our first sudden death in the grand finals!
They have both about the same amount of health, so health decay is going to affect both of them the same. Bulletproof is going to have 3 meter, though. He can use it on boost and on his super.
First strike goes to Frost. Oh, he went for super. No!
Level 3 coming out. No, the level 1, not necessary for it. Frost is going to lose game 2. Raven is raw, having a 2-0. Honestly, I thought this was going to be a much more dominant set, but Frost really fighting back, taking it to sudden death, taking advantage of the fact that Raven is a patient player.
All right, I went to Frost and literally told him to go to character select, take a break. So if you're wondering why this tournament's delayed 5 more minutes, I'm very sorry.
5 more minutes and 5 more seconds.
The homie's gotta relax. He's not fighting Raven like he's fighting Raven. He's fighting Raven like he fought OnlyHands. And he needs to be in this. Raven is a focused, intelligent player.
But at the same time,
handsome too.
He is. From one Raven to another, that's one handsome Raven. That being said, Frost, he's using it to his advantage too. He knows that Raven is a patient player, so he's going to take his time and time him out.
Oh, we got a hit though.
The Heroic Strike to start. Again, he's not used to him having more than one character. He's able to do it without having to fake it out. Gets our first level 1 of it. And the active tag, he knew it was in your mental stack. That's why he faked it.
That's crazy that the character select just buff Raven. Oh, okay, we're seeing damage from Invincible. We're seeing the active tag, pushing him down in the ground bounce. Bad Oki situation though for Frost.
Oh, good Heroic Strike. Again, he's so good at doing that. Raven reacting late. He's not able to react. He's not used to these heroic strikes, which lets you know Frost really is catching him off guard.
Did you add Trivium to the slideshow? Lamau?
I didn't even see that. So good if it's in there. I didn't even notice it. Chad, did you notice Trivium? It's like a trivia question. Oh! Yo, nothing but respect for that. Unga Bunga like crazy.
He was literally waiting for me to see it.
Yeah.
Ooh!
I think Alan was on cooldown, so I think that's who he tried to swap to, but it wasn't gonna go.
I'm just now learning that's how swapping works in this game. It makes total sense, and I'm an idiot.
It takes a second. It takes a second.
It takes a second.
Oh, bulletproof.
Oh, no!
Frost being a little dangerous.
Frost not able to capitalize on that 120 frame fucking punish on Raven. What happened, buddy? The dive kick, he's in though. Oh, the armor, he's trying to push out. Dude, that reminds me of how Reyna fucking works in Tekken. Dude, I need to play Tekken more.
Oh, no.
Oh, the DP in his
no.
face.
Oh, no.
He said, I'm Daigo, and he said, doesn't matter. I am not pressing that button. I am a patient player. I'm going to kill you.
Oh, my goodness. Frost, stop doing that move. It worked on day one because people suck. It doesn't work against Raven because he doesn't suck.
True.
Here comes the tag and then the feint. No feint necessary. Oh, God. This is going to be it. This is the end of our journey. Get the tombstone ready.
No reset in sight. Frost in a very scary situation, needing to win a lot of neutral, but Beast Battler, I don't know what his name is, Battle Beast. Honkin', you know what? I'm gonna call him Honkin' Hog. That's his new name. Honkin' Hog over there is preventing any damage. Frost got it though. He's got it into the jab throw with the reset. That's some Street Fighter 4 tech from our boy.
Raven just absolutely brutal with that chase and able to do so much. There's no room for Frost to breathe. He's down to just Robot, who's got a level 3, but I promise you, he can't take it to time. I'm going to get ready to just say it. That's it.
There's no headset coming off because, there it is.
Congratulations to Raven is Raw for winning.
I'm sorry, you said his name wrong. I'm sorry, it's the Raven is Raw. Let's fucking go.
For winning the Stay Fresh Mile High Burst Tri-Calamity Collaboration Tournament. Congratulations, Raven is Raw.
You did get an extra brand, but that's okay. That was very fun.
Tri-Calamity
You know,
here?
no, Melissa's not here, but that's okay. We love Melissa, so we'll shout her out. Every Wednesday here at Akihabara, come play animal games with Melissa. It's great. No.
You want to review Raven?
Yeah, I do.
Sounds good.
Raven!
Well,
Raven!
after he gets his money and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and sign off myself.
You're going to do the interview.
Oh, okay.
You're way better at it than me. Do not make me do the interview.
Okay.
Dude, you know what you're doing. Stop that shit. No, don't tickle my ankle.
It's my way of letting you know I love you. Frost, even when he loses, flowers to him, because that man's still smiling and still staying fresh like you should be. Where's my boy? Raven is Raw. I don't know where he's hiding from me. Running away. Raven is Raw.
Can you hear me? Testing. There we go.
I can hear you. Put it a little bit closer. It's hard.
A little bit closer.
It's got to be in your mouth.
Yeah,
it's
there
crazy.
we go. Let's see.
Or you got to have a voice like mine who accentuates my words.
I should probably speak a bit louder. There we go.
Yeah. Well, Raven is Raw. Raven here.
Raven.
From one Raven to another.
Yeah.
From one Invincible fan to another.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. You played hot.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I'm trying to think. Frost had a good run there, you know. Great run, come back from losers. And he almost had me in that one game with just a solo robot, so it was pretty good. But, you know, it was a good time overall. Maybe wish a bit more people came out and played, but this game is super fun, man.
Yeah. So that's a big part of it. We all talked about it. There's no hiding it. Of course, this game made by former KI devs,
Yeah.
and of course you have such a love and experience on KI. How's that game feeling? Is it feeling good to you?
Right, so I think these were made by the Double Helix guys. Those are good guys. They did a good job for the game that they made it, and then they got bought out. Iron Galaxy came in, and they did a good job too. Good times overall. I think there are some things that probably translate, but I think the thing that I enjoy the most about it is the interaction all the time, right? Like there's always active tag, there's always assist breaker. Like sometimes in some games when you get hit, you're just like, all right, what's it gonna end with, right? And then that determines what my actions are here. You're always gotta be looking, right? Like if you're not looking, you're gonna get active tagged, and then you're gonna miss a counter tag, or then you're gonna get blown up. And so all of it's fun, all of it's good. Yeah, so many things going on.
Yeah, I really like what you're saying about how active the game is. It's very relevant to the show.
Yeah.
There's always something going on.
Yeah.
There's a bit of moments of pause, but never a moment where the game is not doing anything.
Yeah.
And if no one's doing anything, congratulations.
Yeah.
You're leaving money on the table.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I like that about the game a lot.
I agree.
You big fan of the show?
Yeah, I was super big fan. Watched the first season when it came out. Because the game came out, I was like, oh, I think they're like on season 5 now, right, or something. So
Season 4.
Okay, season 4. So
Season 5 comes out in 2027.
There we go. So yeah, I've been going in and I've been watching it more recently. Super big fan. Like all of the Viltrumites. And I played Bulletproof. I was like, where's this guy from? First episode of season 2, he comes out. I'm like, okay, now I get why. Like, I was just here doing Rekka assist, trying to do that, but I'm like, okay, I get him now.
All right. Well, honestly, dude, congratulations. You
Appreciate
played
it.
great. You did amazing.
Yeah.
Super big fan of how you played. I got to bug you about some other stuff later.
Okay.
In the meantime, anything you want to tell people who are watching, seen the first of this tournament? It's only been out for a day, man.
Yeah. This is the day 1 tournament,
Maybe
right?
some early advice. Maybe something. Mindset advice.
Mindset advice. I think just having fun and practicing things, right? Because there's so much freedom to the game in the offense and to the combo system that right, you can spend EX and all this. So just figuring out what works. I mean, I played super no mix-up heavy, just super regular basic people, but I'm already seeing some of the things that are happening with some of the set play characters like Elemental. The game is so interesting, it's so new, and everybody's having a good time. Just play it. You'll find out really quickly if you like it or not because of all of the interaction. Either that's for you or it's not, but either way, it's just support your locals for the most part, and hopefully they continue to run it here. But if not, I mean, I'll play it. I'll play it for as long as I want, and I'm looking forward to it at Combo Breaker and Evo.
Hell yeah, I'll see you at Combo Breaker and Evo.
Good stuff.
In that meantime, Mangaka, are we doing any other game? Or are we awesome?
Done.
I'll go ahead and wrap up for myself and saying thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It means an absolute ton to me. If you want to see more of my commentary, give feedback, you can always find a feedback link on my Twitter. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining us here today at the Stay Fresh Mile High Burst collaboratory tournament here at Akihabara for the Invincible versus Day 1 release. We really do appreciate you, and we'll all see you next time.
See you.